personal best in my broadcast career. I don't believe we played against anybody any bigger.
I don't remember anybody any bigger, and if you notice over there, they have a guy that weighs 295 also.
Yeah, he's an offensive lineman. 76 is a defensive tackle, Lunsford. And then after that, honestly, they've got a 265 on the offensive line, but they're not as big as some Plainview teams we've seen in times past. Got several sophomores, I think 6 sophomores playing for the Bulldogs this year, so obviously they're in the midst of kind of rebuilding, but the Whiteface is playing a bunch of youngsters too, so that bodes pretty well for the Whiteface future. But here tonight, it'll be interesting to see both teams coming off pretty sound defeats last week. Hereford to Friendship and Plainview to Wichita Falls Rider. And, that can take a little something out of you confidence-wise.
No doubt about that. And those two teams that defeated us in Plainview are pretty salty. Yep. Friendship being one, and Rider's the one that beat Friendship the first game of the season in a pretty close ball. Well, it wasn't very close. They beat them pretty handily, but that team is rated about 3rd or 4th in the state, so those two good teams were very difficult for us in Plainview to play, really.
That they were, and here tonight, both teams probably looking at this. Obviously, this is the final non-conference game for us now. Plainview probably has another, district, so they'll only have 4 district games, if my math is correct. Is that right, WH?
Well, I think that's right. And of course, they could be playing 9 games, but I think that's right. They just have 5 teams down there.
Tonight in their district, Lakeview is playing at Brownwood, and Friendship at Abilene Wiley, Big Spring at Sweetwater, and Escata's open in this district tonight. Our district's got PD playing tomorrow afternoon. They're going up against, help me out, Goob, I've forgotten who PD's playing tomorrow afternoon.
I can't help you.
Well, thank you. I knew that's why we brought you along for some reason. The other district matches this weekend include Randall playing against Pampa tonight, and Pampa with that heartbreaking loss last week to Borger. It'll be interesting to see. That's not right. Randall's playing against Borger. I'm sorry, the one who dealt the heartbreaking loss to Pampa last week. And then I don't know who the Dumas Demons. Who are they playing tonight? Well, I'm doing a good job of this, and you're not helping me. I can tell.
I can't answer that unless they're playing Perryton.
They might be playing Perryton. It could very well be. Perryton's not won a game this season either, and that's a pretty unusual position for them to be in. But here, the Whitefaces and Bulldogs in the locker room. We'll await their re-arrival here in just a minute. We'll take another 60-second timeout and return to Bulldog Stadium.
I think
you're where the Whitefaces and Bulldogs remain in the locker room. Kubi thought of this after we went off there, but it is Lubbock High that's the opponent for Palagero tomorrow. So that'll be played up at Dick Bivens, and wind's supposed to be blowing about 80 miles an hour tomorrow, so that ought to be a good afternoon ball game, too.
Yeah, it should. Boy, it got up this afternoon pretty high.
It did.
Not like 80 miles an hour, but
no.
If it blows 80 miles an hour, they'll have a hard time.
Well, Palagero likes to keep it on the ground anyway, so that'll probably work. Coach Parr will probably think that's a cool deal. Here tonight, the strains of Oh Christmas Tree, the Plainview School song, playing in the background. And the Whiteface School song while we were away, the Mighty Maroon Band across the way. They've moved the Plainview Band over to the visitor side for those of you who haven't been here in a while. So instead of being right down here beneath us, they're across the way facing us, wearing their red, white, and blue uniforms. And we'll be seeing them and the Mighty Maroon Band both at halftime here tonight as those schools get ready. It won't be long till the UIL competition, marching competition, is held.
And both these bands are pretty good.
They really are.
I'm really glad they moved them over there because of the noise, but we can see them over there, and their uniforms look pretty neat.
Yeah, I wish they'd have moved them like over to Olton or somewhere like that, but they didn't. They moved them here, and so in any event, they're all situated, and we're getting closer to start time. Let's talk about the Whiteface starters. Speaking of, Brandon Beavers at center, Justin Blakely and Felipe Enriquez are the guards. Perez and Cates, although not sure about the injury situation at the tackle position. Cawthorn in there, a great player from a year ago. Travis is. Hunter Bridwell, the wideout. And Hunter's really had a good early season. He's got individually receiving the football. Hunter has, let's see, let me find him here. He's caught 23 passes for 304 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, that's not a bad career, much less first 4 games of the season. And then Caceres, JC's caught 18 for 353. And just out of range there is Matt Silva. I believe Matt has caught now 13 passes for about 200 yards. So the Whitefaces with good distribution there. We've had good rushing from the tailback position, and that primarily has been the running of Whiteface Jr., Nathan Lazoya, 70 carries for 269 yards and a couple of touchdowns, and that's enough of a threat. Plainview surely got to pay attention to him tonight, Coop.
There's no doubt about that. In years past, it's really been hard for us to rush the ball against Plainview on the ground, but like I say, they lost pretty heavy last year. Maybe we can kind of pick that up a little bit tonight. I think that'll be important to us as far as not necessarily to make wholesale amounts of ground, but I mean to be able to have a threat there to run a few and make a few yards.
There's Dodge DeLozier down there in the end zone. Just no telling how many games, how many times he's tossed a ball in the air. I mean, it is just a constant with Dodge, and someday he'll step out on the field, he and Dayton both, and they'll be able to play a little bit, I'll bet you. What do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be pretty good size.
Yep.
Their mother and their daddy both are pretty good size.
Yeah, their mother's tall. That's what you meant by that. Their mother's not,
Yeah, okay. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. Whitefaces are gathered in the herd helmet down here and ready to come out on the field. We've got a special treat tonight. Jim English has been off to Corpus Christi on business, and so Kyle Strine is he's our replay man in the booth here tonight. Mr. Perkins, of course, up top doing the video, and Michael back at the studio doing all the orchestrating back there. So we appreciate all those guys. And tomorrow I'm going to be out of Pocket Cube, and Renee Cano and Brian Hedrick are going to do the volleyball match from Pampa tomorrow afternoon. So I know Brian Hedrick hadn't slept in 3 days since he found out, but they're going to be there tomorrow, and I do appreciate them filling in for us while we're kind of out of position for a little while. Bridwell, Hunter, along with Caceres and Collier, Jordy Collier, J.C. Caceres, they're out at midfield. Boy, Plainview, they've got a couple of guys. I say they're not particularly big, but Zach Walker, he's listed at 6'4", 223. He looks every bit of that as he stands out there as one of the captains for the Bulldogs. I don't know, here tonight, we never get this right, but you might as well. What would you do, Coob, if you won the toss?
I'd receive.
You'd receive the ball. Okay, Coob would receive the ball if he wins the toss. Let's see what happens here as the official goes over all of that with the captains from Plainview and from Hereford. Hereford wearing the white jerseys, maroon hats. Plainview in the red, white, and blue. Primarily blue, honestly. Plainview has won the toss, and they have elected to receive. Kubi is right again. That's one in a row. One in a row for WH. Okay, so the Whitefaces will play defense first, and the Bulldogs go back over to get in their Bulldog. Blow up Bulldog. We've got a blow-up herd helmet, and everything's going to blow up on the field here in just a few minutes as we get going. A couple of old rivalries. I mentioned with Don in the pregame today, Kubi, we talked about 1981 here. We won 9-6. In a game that if we hadn't won, we wouldn't have gone to the state semifinals because we'd have been eliminated right there in the district. That would have been the end of it.
That's the way it goes when you get in those playoffs, boy. You win one.
Well, there was no, that was when they still just had one team going.
That's right. Woo.
Here come the Whitefaces and a big crowd from Hereford, man. I can't tell you what a great turnout. I mean,
it is for a fact.
And Plainview with a pretty good showing themselves here, but a few empty seats as the Bulldogs come out and obviously get a roar from the home folk. Well, I don't know. We're playing defense first. I guess that's okay, Goog. Well, that's what we got to do. It doesn't matter.
I think that's a good idea. I'm glad we're playing defense first. Maybe they'll make a quick mistake and we'll get 7 points on the board quick. Bulldogs
have not they've not thrown the football very well this year through their first 4 games. Let's see, their passing yardage. Miller has thrown 31 out of 77, 7 intercepts, 542 yards, and his backup, Martinez, is 8 of 23, 89 yards, no intercepts. So not a very good percentage and a lot of turnovers there. The Whitefaces, conversely, just to give you an idea, Munguia is 54 out of 77 with 1 intercept, 787 yards and 8 touchdowns, and Bridwell's 25 out of 42, 3 intercepts, 258 yards and 2 touchdowns. So certainly the much better numbers for the Whitefaces in the throwing department.
That's counter
Well, there's no doubt about that. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent.
Real good.
McGee has really been, he's been solid out there. And I'm not taking anything away from Bridwell, but McGee has really been solid when he's throwing.
Yeah, he has. He's done a really good job for the Whitefaces. And here tonight, Bridwell has been doing the kicking off. Parker Bridwell, the sophomore, and he will again here tonight as the Whitefaces get set to kick it away. The wind is blowing
south to
pretty
north.
much, south to north, a little bit across with that, but it'll favor the Whitefaces early on here as the Whiteface team stands, arms locked across the way. The Bulldogs here on the near side. Plainview's got a little over 700 people suited out here tonight. I hope they can't play that many at one time. But the Whitefaces ready to kick it away, and here we go. Final non-conference game for the Whitefaces here tonight. We're open next week, and then we go on the road. We take a week off, and then we're at home against Paladuro in the district opener. Bridwell ready to boot it, and we're ready to play as he approaches the football line, drives it. Parker hits it deep. It's fielded and fumbled back at the 5. Picked up on one hop there. 15-20 running right. Good coverage by Benj at the 26-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will set up shop. 1st and 10. Benj joined down there by Jordan Armanderos, and it's 1st and 10 Plainview.
Brandon Barham took the ball on the 5-yard line, come up the sideline near the home stand that time, and got it out to about the 26-yard line where Plainview takes over.
Whiteface defensive unit will set for you now as we can. Johnny Benavides, the corner on the far side. Jordan Armanderos next to him. Here on the near side, it's Cameron Collier. And on the outside left side, it's Gerardo Norez. Plainview at an I formation, 1st down. Moving on the line of scrimmage, and that'll be 5 yards against the Bulldogs, I believe, as the left tackle looked like he got a little premature movement.
He sure did. Number 77, I believe, 295-pounder. Moving when he moves, everybody sees him.
Not pretty hard. And now they're saying it's against the Whitefaces.
Oh, come on.
Wow. I would think that would bring some form of protest from Coach Delosier over across the way. The Bulldog tackle obviously came up out of his stance, and anything Hereford does after that really doesn't matter. But it mattered there. Instead of 1st and 10, or 1st and 15, it's 1st and 5 for the Bulldogs as they come out over the ball. Center is Fowler. He's a 260-pounder, wide side left, I formation. Bulldogs call him down as wide side left. They give to the tailback right up the middle. Big hole across the 35 out to the 40 and to the 41-yard line. It's a 1st down. A gain of about 8 on the play, 9 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, the big 222-pound fullback, I was watching him from the I formation. He got a good block in there to spring his tailback for about 9 or 10 yards.
Hollingsworth here on the near side. Rivera next to him. Viriel on the far side at the defensive end. And it's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Little fake pitch to the left side, and the tailback is hit. Maybe a couple of yards picked up, but pretty good defense. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs as the Whitefaces, Villarreal was the first man there. Armanderos was close. Collier and Hollingsworth. We'll call it 2nd and 7.
Well, they run that little delay off left tackle that time with the fullback leading again. Picked up about 3 or 4 yards on the play. Much better defense, though, and we got a guy hobbling. Oh, no. Collier, 31, hobbling off. No, Collier's 37.
Yeah, that would be Armanderos if I didn't see who it was, but he went to the far side, and they're tending to him over there now. Bulldogs now in the shotgun for the first time tonight. Wide side right, wing back in motion. Here's the quarterback on the keeper running up the middle, and he's got running room out across the 50, close to a 1st down. I think he's got 1st down yardage. It'll be the 2nd of the ball game if that's the case. Collier on the tackle, but the Bulldogs moving it smartly up to midfield with a 1st and 10 with 10:49 left in a scoreless 1st quarter.
Well, out of the shotgun that time, the quarterback, Kobe Thrasher, faked the ball to the fullback off right tackle, and he took it off left tackle, found a little running room over there, and picked up the 1st down.
Benj at the corner here on the near side actually is the rover for the Whitefaces. He's been a good defender for the Whitefaces early going. Wide side to the right now, 1st and 10 from midfield for the Bulldogs. I formation now. Goob says they're going to throw it. Miller bends down. But he hands off on the right side, and the Whitefaces miss a tackle, but then get Thrasher down. A little shoving at the end of that. Oscar Norez on the tackle. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Well, they ran off right tackle that time. They're just running it smartly down the field. Of course, didn't make too much that time. But, well, they made through about 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 6.
2nd down and about 6.5. They just got it inside what would be a 3-plus yard gain. And the Bulldogs with a wide side of the left, keeping it on the ground here through the first 5 snaps. As they come up now, Agnew, the big split receiver, actually lined up as a tight end now on the right side. Wide side is the left. Movement on the line, gives the tailback. He tries to bounce outside. He's hit, struggles through one tackle. Brought down at the 44-yard line by Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth joined on the stop by Kevin Prisk. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3, depending on where they put it down. It's going to be 3rd and 4. He's putting it down right there on the 46-yard line, 44-yard line in Hereford's end of the field.
Big play here now, early ball game, but the Bulldogs trying to keep the drive alive, go to the shotgun formation as Miller brings them up in the gun. He's got receivers left and right and a slot man set to the right. Miller's going to keep it on the option, turns up the field. Miller is hit. He'll struggle forward for a yard, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 4th down and a big decision. Hollingsworth and Collier on the tackle. Along, but almost 3 as time is called, and I don't know what for. On the far side, it's a sideline warning against the Whitefaces. Oh, I love that call.
As I look over there, it looks like they're all way back away from the
Wow, the Bulldogs are going to go for this thing, Coob.
Oh, no.
4th down and 3 from the Hereford 43. First huge play of this ball game. The Bulldogs, no score. 8:55 left first period. And let's see what Coach McClintock and the Bulldogs come up with here. Crowd on their feet as the Bulldogs go in the shotgun formation. Wide side left. They haven't thrown it thus far. Would they dare here?
Get up in there.
Nope.
Get up in there.
Quarterback's going to keep it roll left. He cuts and has the first down. Needed to reach the 40, reached the 39. The Whitefaces got a lick on him, but couldn't get him down. And it is 1st and 10. The Bulldogs gamble and complete the gamble as the tackle was made by Josh Garza.
Well, they were in the shotgun that time. Same play they ran just a minute ago. He faked the fullback off right tackle. The quarterback did and ran it off left tackle, left guard, and picked up the necessary yardage for the first down.
Needed 4, got 3.5, or needed 3, got 3.5. Wide side left now. This time just a single running back. That's Thrasher. Wing back set to the left side. 2 split receivers out that way. Agnew on the right. Movement on the line of scrimmage. This time I think it was the Whitefaces who were the offside party, but let's see. We thought it was...
I think it's in Plainview.
No, that's not what that guy on the far side signaling. Whitefaces start to retreat. It looks to me like as the officials have one of those powwows. And it is, no procedure this time. Well, you're right. And the officials are 1 out of 2. Back to the 44.
It looked just the opposite on both calls.
Exactly. Well, the Whitefaces will take it. We need a break. Now we need to make a play defensively here. Stop this Plainview drive that's nearing the 4-minute time here in the first quarter. 4 minutes on the drive. Now, clock shows 8:05 left in the first period. No score, but Plainview's taking the opening kickoff. Moves it from their 26 to the Hereford 44, 1st and 15. Tailback, Thrasher, straight ahead, a little seam, and slashes his way down to about the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Just busted it right up the gut.
Boy, he did. Out of the I formation, just handed it to the tailback right straight up the middle, found a little room. Those guys are big up front, I'm telling you. They're a little bit larger than we are, and they're knocking us out of there right now. And he picked up about 8 or 9 yards on that play.
Wilcox comes in, and Ramirez goes out at linebacker as the Whitefaces try to solve the mystery up the middle. 2nd down and 6 it is for the Bulldogs as they got back the penalty yards, plus about 4 more. Wide side left from the Hereford 35. Miller puts the fullback in motion, gives to the tailback running left. He is hit and dropped by the same Mr. Wilcox. Loss of 2. Good job, Shane Wilcox. He didn't take the bait.
Boy, he didn't. They tried to misdirect, a little bit of misdirection there, but Shane came through there and hit him in the backfield. He lost about a couple of yards. So here's another big play, 3rd down and 9.
Well, if they were in 4-down territory a while ago, you got to think they're in it again here.
Yeah.
On that last play, watching on the replay, I mean, Shane just came up the middle, and he didn't take the fake at all. They tried to do a little counter, and now this is probably a throwing situation, one would think, here on 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation. Bulldogs bring there's a movement on the line of scrimmage, and this has got to be against the Bulldogs now. I don't think it can go any other way. As Zach Walker, the man who moved the first time and got away with it, doesn't get away with it this time. 3rd down and 14 now instead of 3rd down and 9, so that changes things appreciably.
Boy, it sure does. We need all the help we can get because you can't ever tell what's going to happen now. I would say that probably this is a throwing down of some kind.
Yep. Well, I think it probably was the previous guy.
Yeah.
It looked like that's what they had in mind, but the motion moves it back to third down and a short 14. They got about a 4.5-yard penalty there. So the Bulldogs come to the line this time. Miller goes down under. Whitefaces Bulldogs have 3 receivers to the left. Now they bring one in motion back to the near side. That's the wingback. Here comes the blitz.
Come on.
Miller sets up. He's hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and the Whitefaces bring up a 3rd and 14. That was Mr. Binge once again. Boy, he came knifing through there and nailed him. Chris Binge did right in the back. And it's 4th and 14, and the Bulldogs, I think, will punt it away.
Boy, that was a great job by Binge. He picked the right time to blitz from the far side over there, and I mean, he came through with vengeance and hit the quarterback about the time he threw the ball and fluttered incomplete.
Came through with Bob Vengeance, it was, that he came through with. Bulldogs here on 4th down and 14. Will hit the punt about midfield. It's a good snap. Whiteface is just a token rush. It's a sailing punt. Hereford lets it hit at the 10. Ooh, me. He's going to roll dead around that point. Matt started to come up and play it, and then elected to back away from it. We were fortunate it didn't hop on down the field on this AstroTurf, but still a pretty effective punt. And the Whitefaces start off 90 yards away from the end zone for their first possession of the night.
Well, it was, and I'm surprised the ball didn't bounce on down, but it really wasn't very high. It was kind of a line.
I think the wind might have had something to do with that.
That's probably right. The wind was blowing into him. But in any event, we take over on our own 10-yard line.
First possession of the night for the Whitefaces as the offensive unit hustles out there with Beavers at the center slot, Munguia and Lozoya. Whitefaces have Silva split out to the left, Caceres and Bridwell to the right, shotgun formation. The Bulldogs with 4 or 5 down linemen now. They're looking for the Whitefaces to run it here on first down. That big 381-pounder in the middle, but we hitch it out to the right side to Caceres. He's to the 15. JC out to the 19, and a 9-yard gain. We just said to the Bulldogs, do what you will. We're going to toss it out there and run with it. 2nd and 1.
Well, that's what I was motioning over there. You could see Caceres, nobody covered him except the guy about 10 yards deep. The other guy was covered pretty closely, but Caceres wasn't covered very, very closely, and Munguia hit him with a pass for about 8 yards on the play.
2nd and 2. Good thing they saw Kubi motioning out there, or they wouldn't have known what to do. Shotgun formation now. Lozoya again stands by Munguia. 4 down linemen, straight back to throw. Has time. Now it breaks down. Oh, me. Munguia sacked back at the 12-yard line. Well, he waited. It just collapsed from the inside. The Bulldogs got the rush right up the middle. He had time to throw, but couldn't find anybody. And that brings up now 3rd down and 8 and changes things appreciably.
Well, that really did hurt because we had 2nd down and about 2, and now we have 3rd down and 8. So it really does change, especially when you're down on your own goal line like this. You got to be really careful.
Play comes in from the far sideline into the Whiteface huddle as Yostin comes out this way, the sophomore with Silva. Bridwell goes out to the right, and Caceres also split to the left. Plainview with 4 down linemen now, and the linebacker creeping up there. Let's see what they do. They bring 5. Rolling left is Munguia. Gets to the corner, pulls up, throws long, got him in there. Silva, a diving catch up at the 37. What a catch by Matt Silva as he went up, fell backward, and made the reception. A huge gain for the Whitefaces, about 28 yards on the play.
Boy, that was a great job. Silva just came down the sideline over here, and as the quarterback splinted to the left, the defensive man didn't quite cover Silva as he broke down the field, and Munguia laid it up there. Boy, that was a nice job.
And Matt made a leaping catch. I'm telling you now, it was a big-time catch for Silva and the Whitefaces. And a huge 3rd down play. Hereford a little late now getting everybody in there as finally get a tight end here on the near side on 1st and 10 from their own 37. Little field position. Plainview with 8 men up in the box. Give it to the tailback. Lozoya tries to bounce outside. Right side gets there. 40, 45. Lozoya to the midfield stripe, and the Whitefaces have another first down. Well, he just bounced it outside, found a little corner. Cawthorn among the ones leading the way out there, and it's 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces.
Well, it looked like Plainview had about a 6-man line in there, but as Lozoya hit the line of scrimmage, he kind of bounced it to the right and found a little gap over there and picked up about 11 yards and a Hereford first down.
4:13 left in a rapidly played first quarter. No score, but the Whitefaces just short of midfield. Back-to-back first downs. Wide side of the left, shotgun formation for Munguia. He rolls left and gets out to the corner. Has time. On the run. Pulls up. Fires. Got a man. And it's, almost picked off that time. And a flag. Nope. I thought they got a flag as Pizzana hit Mungia pretty late. It'll be second down and 10.
Well, I don't know whether, evidently he didn't see him again. Silva was breaking open down the field. Had he laid it up, I believe it would have been a touchdown. But, boy, like it was, I thought it was going to be intercepted there.
The defender had a shot at it, but it's second down and 10. Clock stopped with 3:56 left in the first period. The Whitefaces in the shotgun with 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Nobody in the backfield with Mungia. Little hitch pass complete to Bridwell, and he gets free. He's to the 45 and down near the 41, close to a first down. I believe he's about a yard short, but a nice run after the catch by Hunter Bridwell, bringing up third down and 1.
Over in the right flat that time, Hunter Bridwell caught the ball, used a blocker over there, a split receiver, and cut back inside of him, picked up about 9 yards, so here's another big play here. We need to make a first down.
A blocker and a clip. We got both of those over there. Bridwell got the block. I won't say who got the clip, but we got away with it. Third down and a short one for the Whitefaces as we get in the wishbone for the first time tonight with Collier at the fullback position. Plainview has 12 men up on the line of scrimmage. Not really. Here's the pitch back to the tailback, and he slips forward and inside the 40 to the 39. It's a first down for the Whitefaces. As that time we crossed him up. Didn't give it to the fullback, but gave it to the tailback. That's Binge, his first carry ever, and it's first and 10 Hereford.
Boy, that was something else. Those two guys, the fullback and the halfback on this side, went in there and blocked instead of handing it to Collier, handed it to the tailback the other side, and he found a hole enough to make the first down.
Davis and Silva go to the right, Bridwell to the left. First and 10, 2 running backs in there beside Mungia from the 39 of Plainview. In motion now goes Casares to the near side. Whoops, Hereford had a man in motion. Here's the give up the middle. Lazoya to the 30. Lazoya to the 25. Wow, I don't know how we got away that time. We had a man in motion to the near side, and the tailback moved, it looked to me like, but it's first and 10, running right up the gut.
Off right tackle, right guard. Boy, found a good hole over there. I don't know whether they were out of position or whether we did a great job blocking, but boy, it worked out good for Lazoya as he blasted through there for about 12 yards and a first down.
And Plainview has a man down with 2:49 left in the first period, and the Whitefaces driving, no score here at Bulldog Stadium. Greg Sherwood Stadium, I should say, the new AstroTurf. Only the second game they've played on this thing. They played just one home game, and it was against Coronado. Plainview player being attended to at the 35. Well, boy, we started at the 10, and I'm telling you, Coop, we have looked very, very efficient thus far in the drive. Still got a long way to go, but first and goal at the 20, or first and 10 at the Plainview 26.
We have. I thought we got in trouble when we lost a lot of yards and had third down about 8, but we overcame that with a good throw and catch by Silva, and then since that time we've really been moving the ball smartly down the field.
Josh Pizzana is the player shaken up, and he's being helped from the field. I don't know what kind of injury it is, but it doesn't look like the kind you just rush back out on the field from as he leaves the ball game. So the Bulldogs without a starter defensively as the Whitefaces have it first and 10. And Hereford now has Collier in there along with Lazoya in the shotgun formation. But the Bulldogs still trying to get the injured player off. And, man, he is slow moving. I mean, they're assisting him, but as he comes to the near side, obviously he is in some serious pain. Can't tell. I think it's his leg, too, but I can't tell which one.
I can't tell, but he...
All right, they have helped Pizzana to the near side. They're going to bring him over to the bench here. Hereford now first and 10 from the 26, shotgun formation. 2 running backs stand beside the quarterback. Give it to Collier, right side. Lowers his shoulder, drives for what he can, and honestly got pretty good yardage out of what wasn't very much, maybe about a 3-yard pickup. Second down and 7 with Jordy on the carry.
Well, they faked it. 2 backs in the backfield with Mungia that time, one on either side, faked and one on the right side, and then handed to Collier going the opposite direction off right tackle. And wasn't really much there, but he picked up about 3 yards.
Casares comes back in. Collier goes out. Davis brings the play in. The Whitefaces will go back to the shotgun with the 1 running back here. Lazoya is that lone running back. Wide side left, no score. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left, first quarter. Hereford driving. Mungia out of the shotgun, long count. Straight back, 4-man rush. Now they bring the blitz, but he pulls up and fires. Got a man open at the 1-yard line. A sliding catch by Casares. First and goal, Whitefaces. A bullet off the arm of Ryan Mungia.
Boy, that is unbelievable. Casares was laying on his back down there about the 1 or 2 yard line, and Mungia fired that thing in there, and Casares was able to hang on to it. So it's first and goal from about the 1.5 yard line.
Great job by the offensive line to give him time, but he's sliding thing as he reaches back and catches that thing. I'm telling you, Caceres, Bridwell, and the others too, but Caceres, Bridwell, and Silva can catch the football big time. First and goal, Wishbone, 1:40 left, first quarter. Munguia bends down under center. Everybody's crammed in close. Munguia hands it off to Collier. Collier into the end zone. No indication from the official, but it looked like Jordy went well across the goal line, but the official's walking in about the 6-inch line. It'll be second down and goal.
Well, we needed about nearly 2, and he nearly got 2. It's the ball end of the ball looks like he's right next to the line. So
gosh, he went deep into the end zone. We watched Kyle's replay here. Collier was well across the goal line, but they put it down about an inch away. Second and goal from 1 inch for the Whitefaces. Again, Plainview's got everybody up tight. Collier again and again. He burrows in there. No signal from the official. And now they're going to hold up third down. And again, Collier appears to be laying in the end zone. Third down and goal.
Boy, oh boy, this is getting a little nerve-wracking here now. It's third down in inches. They put it right back down, I believe, where it was before.
So the Bulldogs, I mean, as Kuby mentioned, they got some big guys out there. We're just trying to burrow our way into the end zone. And in 2 snaps, we've made about 3 inches, I guess, something like that. It's about 3 inches away from the goal line. Let's see what we do here. Again, that same wishbone formation as Munguia bends down under center. Gives to his tailback left side. He leaps 5 yards into the end zone. Binge with a touchdown. They can't deny it. The third time the Whitefaces lead at 6-0 with a point after upcoming.
Well, that was really a great job all the way down the field after that botched play that we lost yards on. We moved smartly down the field and pushed it in for 6 points.
16 seconds left, first period. The Whitefaces will, Plainview was offside, so that would have been, of course, a half-inch penalty had we elected to take it, but the Whitefaces take the touchdown, and they'll try to tack on the point after. Again, 6-0 Hereford as the Whiteface band plays the fight song across the way. We've got a little crowd mic problem here tonight. It's hard to get it away from the Plainview crowd. Here's the snap. The kick is down. It's up. It's far enough. The kick is through. 7-0 Hereford. The Whiteface kickoff in 1 minute.
All right.
Whiteface is 4 minutes and 50 seconds, 11 plays, 90 yards. The touchdown by Binge and the point after. Felipe and the Whitefaces lead at 7-0 with Bridwell ready to kick it away. Very impressive drive, Coop.
It really was. I'm telling you, we moved it smartly down the field, and maybe we can continue to do that.
All right, Bridwell ready to kick it away as the sophomore approaches the football and again hits it line drive style, fielded this time cleanly at the 7, back to the 15, 20, get up right side across the 30, cutting back, and at the 38-yard line, the tackle made by Armanderas, but a nice return by Plainview's Brandon Borum, as he that time found the seam and nearly popped that thing for the distance.
Boy, he did. He found a seam in there, and you're right. I think he ran into the back of his own player, but we kind of opened the gap in there a little bit and gave him a chance to get good field position out close to the 40-yard line and Plainview's end of the field.
All right, Miller comes into the huddle. Likely the final play of the first quarter with Hereford leading 7-0. 8 seconds remain in the period. Miller brings them out in the eye with slot man and split receiver to the left. Coob thinks they're going to be chunking it here, but they don't. Give it off the right side and across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. Made a change at tailback. That's Shivers, the 210-pounder. He rumbles for 9 yards, and that's the end of the first quarter. The Whitefaces leading 7-0. We're back in 1 minute. 2 Bulldogs with second down and about a foot from their own 48-yard line as we began the second quarter. Hereford leading 7-0. Tenna and Hill have gone in defensively for the Whitefaces here on the near side. Whitefaces trying to shore it up in the middle here against the Bulldogs. Wide side left, I formation. Miller calls him down. Again the tailback. Again a big hole up the middle. He's inside the 40 all the way to the Hereford 37-yard line. Finally brought down by Armanderas and Binge. But the change at tailback has produced 2 good runs back-to-back.
Boy, it really has. Plus the fact there sure has been a big opening over there for, especially that time. He ran through without being touched and picked up the huge yards for the first down.
So the Bulldogs' back-to-back running plays have moved them from the 38 on their end of the field to the 36 on Hereford's end of the field. 1st and 10. Again, Miller, they haven't thrown it once, I beg your pardon. Tailback up the middle. This time he's hit and driven back. That is Jimenez, along with Tenna. Well, they just stood him straight up, and down at the very bottom of that stack is Jordy Collier. Gain of 2, second down and 8.
Well, that's the same play they've been running for a lot of success with the big 210-pound tailback and the 220-pound fullback leading the way in there. But that time we really stopped him cold after a 2-yard gain.
This time they split receivers left and right and get in the shotgun formation. Wide side of the left on a second and 8. Miller straight back.
Screen.
Looking, going to throw it long. Goes deep. Nobody's there. Could have been called for intentional grounding, but he was throwing it down the field. Third down and 8. That wasn't close to anyone in the stadium.
Well, we had a guy down there real pretty close, and they had a guy down there fairly close, but it was at least 10 yards over everybody's head. So
yeah, it scared me. I mean, he threw it so easily. I thought, well, he's got somebody I can't see, but he didn't. He's trying to throw to Agnew.
And he's got the wind behind him, too.
Yep. Prisk in the ball game, and Armendariz limps off over on the far side. Whiteface's Benavides here on the near side, and Benj throwing situation here, you would think, on 3rd and 8. 11:02 left first half. Bulldogs at the Hereford 35. Going to run the option. Quarterback throws it. Oh, makes an errant pass, but it's picked up by the Bulldogs. No gain, well, a yard maybe on the play. Again, a good hustle by Prisk and by Benavides here on the near side. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and 7 from the Hereford 34. Weird play.
Well, a very dangerous play for Plainview. The quarterback took the ball and was running the option play. He got himself in a little bit of trouble, tangled up in there with a defender between him and where he wanted to pitch the ball, and he had to raise up and throw it over his head, and they were lucky they didn't fumble that ball.
4th down and 7. 10:30 left first half. 7-0 Plainview. The Bulldogs go with an empty backfield. Just the quarterback Miller back there in the shotgun formation. Wide side right.
Rush.
Whitefaces come hard. Miller throws long. Got a man out there. Passes up. It is complete for a touchdown. Agnew, the 6'5 wideout over Norez, and a perfect throw it was, and it's 7-6 with a point after upcoming.
Boy, that really hurts. They had long, 3rd and long, and the quarterback laid it up into that wind, and I mean, it was a perfect pass to the 6'5 guy who reached up and made the catch.
So it's 7-6. The Bulldogs will try to tie it up here now as they try to tack on the point after. The kicker is Martinez, soccer-style kicker. The snap is down. The kick is up. It is far enough. It is good, but there is a flag on the play. I think from the indication from the official, the flag's against Hereford, but let's see what the call will be. If it is against Hereford, we're tied at 7, and indeed it is. 10:13 left first half. 7 with 10:13 left in the first half of play. Plainview about to kick it away. The wind at their back here in the second quarter. Nice throw by Miller on that touchdown. He hit Agnew right in stride. And Agnew at 6'5", he's their leading receiver on the season. He's caught 18 passes, so he's caught about half of what the Bulldogs have been able to complete thus far. And that's 2 4th downs they've converted now, Coob. The first one didn't lead to anything, but that one leads to a touchdown. Very, very disappointing for the Whitefaces. Here is the kickoff by Martinez. It's out of bounds. Whitefaces have an option, and I would assume would take it at the 30-yard line, but they can make him kick again if they wish.
Is it the 30 or 35?
Well, we've gone through this before. I'm not sure. We'll wait till they mark it down. I think it's the 30. It's the 40 in pro football, and I think it's the 30 in high school, maybe the 35 in college. I'm not sure. We've got so many rules, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, I believe he's going to put it on the 30-yard line.
Yep. I think I heard that somewhere. I'm not sure. 1st and 10 Hereford from the 30, 7-7 ball game. Only the second possession of this first half for the Whitefaces. Plainview's had it twice. They got the opening kickoff, so, I mean, that's been strange. We moved along at a rapid pace. And Beavers hustles out over the football. Cawthorn on the near side of the tackle slot. The Whitefaces come up, and the shotgun, 2 running backs, wide side to the left. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Kubi wants us to raise up and throw it to the left. Let's see what Munguia does. Nope, hands off. And nothing doing. I mean, right in the middle goes Lozoya, but right in the heap goes Lozoya down. The Plainview crowd starting to get a little bit of life now as Velasquez makes the tackle. 2nd down and 10.
Well, that was good defense by Plainview that time. Pretty hard, though. We ran against them pretty good a while ago going with the wind, but that time there wasn't any gain on the play by Lozoya.
Big possession for both teams right here. Tied at 7. 9:48 left first half. Davis and Silva go to the left along with Lozoya. Empty backfield. 2 receivers right, 3 to the left. 2nd down and 10. Plainview with 5 down linemen. Let's see, it looks like they're bringing 6, and they do. Fake, and he's in trouble, but McGee escapes momentarily, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and maybe a yard for Ryan, but the Bulldogs brought 6, and we never touched 2 of them, so it is 3rd down and 9.
Boy, we had a guy breaking, number 8 was breaking open deep down here, but he didn't have a chance to get set and throw it because he was running for his life over there. He picked up a yard or so, but that won't cut it. 3rd down and 8.
They had 4 down linemen, and then they brought 2 from the outside. Someone escaped up the middle for the Bulldogs and really put the pressure on. That was Plainview's Criswell. And now it's 3rd and 9 and a huge play here. The Whiteface is going to have to give it up. And Plainview should get pretty good field position if Hereford can't come up with 9. 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Out of the shotgun, Mungia. Long signal count on 3rd and 9, straight back. Looking. Throws to Silva, but Silva's unloaded on just as he makes the catch, and he's about 3 yards short of the first down, so it's 4th down upcoming. Nice throw and catch, but a good defensive play by Plainview's Borum, and the Whitefaces will have to punt it away, I think.
I'm telling you, it was a good little throw in there, but like you say, Plainview, a guy came in there and knocked him down right after he caught the ball, and he's about 3 or 4 yards short of the first down.
Matt, great receiver. He's not a real big guy, and when he got hit that time, he just kind of went backward for a moment, and down he went. So here's Caceres to punt. Plainview has no one back. So if JC can hit it good here, it's into the wind. The Bulldogs are expecting some sort of fake. They don't get it. JC hits a nice punt. It's going to hit down at the Plainview 30, bounce to the 25, to the 20, and be down at the 21-yard line. I don't know why Plainview didn't put someone back, but they didn't, and I'm thankful for that. It cost them about 17 yards.
Well, that was a strange deal. They were blocking our split receivers coming down to make the tackle. There wasn't anybody there to make the tackle on.
That's right. The no return man. Now big series here with 7:59 left to the half. Tied at 7. The Bulldogs at their 21-yard line. They've had a couple of near misses on fumbles. The Whitefaces could use some sort of turnover right here. From the Plainview 21, Tenna, Hollingsworth, Garza up front. 4 down linemen for the Whitefaces. Villarreal, here's the give to the tailback. Flag goes down. This one's going to be a holding call against the Bulldogs. Gain of about 3. First flag of that sort of the night. We've had a couple of motions, but the umpire threw that one, and it is holding against Plainview.
No doubt about it. They ran off left tackle with the big 210-pound Shivers, I think it's his name, or Shivers, and made about 2 or 3 yards, but they got a 10-yard holding penalty.
Yep, it was the guard, or the center that time who did the holding for the Bulldogs, Fowler, and he gets the flag, and they move it back to the 11-yard line, just inside the 11. Actually, Coob, they were back to the other tailback. The smaller tailback is back in there. Thrasher,
yeah.
So it's 2nd down and 20 now, 7:49 and counting, first half. Bulldogs out of the shotgun. Whitefaces need to make a stop right here. Wide side right. In motion on the near side comes one of the wideouts. Back to throw goes Miller. Has time.
Deep.
Flag goes down. Throws long. Got a man there off his fingertips. Incomplete. And let's see what the flag is now. The official on the near side threw it pretty early in the play. But
well, they sent a man in motion. He could have been going forward.
Let's see what the he goes out of sight. We can't tell. But the flag was already down. I think that must have been the call. He must have cut up toward the line of scrimmage, but they're having a huddle again. The Whiteface is...
oh, that's bad.
Well, let's see now. The official's still talking. We didn't touch the receiver. I could see that on the replay. I thought maybe initially that might be the call. The receiver stepped out of bounds up the field, too. So he actually wasn't an eligible receiver. The Bulldogs are now retreating, but I would think the Whitefaces would decline this penalty here. It's the illegal procedure against Plainview. Interference against the Whitefaces? Wow.
What was the interference?
In his mind. It is no place. 1st down and 20. Wow. The interference call is when, well, I don't know what the interference call was, but in any event, that play never happened. It's 1st down and 20 back at the 11-yard line. 7:31 left till halftime. Tied at 7 here in Plainview with the Bulldogs with the ball. Craig at wideout brings the play in. Bulldogs going to have to hurry as the 25-second clock is down to 7. Now they go back down under center.
They're going to get a penalty.
Miller snaps it right on the clock, gives to the tailback, running left, he makes a move, 20, out to the 25, 26-yard line, And Thrasher gets the penalty yardage and about 5 more. It is now 2nd down and 5. Boy, that was just running off tackle. The Whitefaces got gouged.
Boy, we really did. He popped it outside just a little bit and then turned it right straight upfield. There wasn't anybody over there. Boy, we're lucky he didn't go the distance.
Well, we just kind of missed him. One man overran the play, and that made the difference between making the tackle for no gain and about a 16-yard gain. Wide side right, back in the I formation. Thrasher up the middle, little seam, gets a couple, doesn't get the first down, but that was only 2nd down, so 3rd down and about 2.
Well, they handed to Thrasher off right tackle out of the I formation that time, picked up about 2 or 3 yards.
Wilcox on the tackle for the Whitefaces along with Garza, but it is now 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. 7-7 ball game, 6.5 minutes left first half. Plainview quite content to run the clock.
Blitz.
I formation. Kubi wants to blitz here on what's a running situation, I would think. Fullback in motion, and that's where they go to the fullback. Thrasher slips a tackle and gets the first down. As well, let's see where they spot him now. Nope, he's short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down and about a foot, I think. I'm looking at the official on the far side. I thought he had marked him up, but as I look out there now, it is short. Plainview's gone twice on 4th down and made it both times. Let's see what they do here.
Falls down right there.
He does. Kind of went down by self-tackleization. They're going to measure.
Well, that's not. They can see that that's not a first down.
Well, I know you can, but you have one good eye.
I know it. I can't believe they're measuring that.
They gave it to him.
They measure, and it is a first down. Your good eye's not working real well. Wow.
I think they had that marker over in the wrong place or something.
Something was a little askew there, but it's 1st and 10 Plainview as we're halfway through the 2nd quarter of a tie ball game here at Bulldog Stadium. Plainview at their own 30.5-yard line, wide side to the left. They split a single receiver out to the left side, just lone tailback, and Agnew now comes and sets as a tight end over to the wide side of the field. Miller down under center, pitch sweep, left side. Thrasher gets outside, cuts back, has about 5. Is hit initially by the Whitefaces' Prisk. It's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Well, they ran the pitch sweep to the left that time, and he couldn't get outside, so he turned it up over tackle and end and picked up about 4 yards on the play.
So the Bulldogs out to their 35 now. Clock running. 7-7 ball game, first period here in Plainview. Again, the final non-conference tune-up for the Whitefaces. Wide side right, Miller down under center. Long count, rolls right, wants to throw. Looking, throws, overthrows Agnew, and Agnew's unloaded on by Prisk. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Good coverage by the Whitefaces there.
Boy, he came at him just as the ball got there. He made contact and really knocked him down there, but the ball was thrown high and over his head and goes incomplete.
Prisk with good coverage, though. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to get up on him and challenge the big guy. 5:05 remaining in the first half. 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Big play for both clubs here. Whitefaces, 4 down linemen. Wilcox and Collier, the linebackers. And here's the wingback reverse going left side. He's in trouble. He is hit and dropped loss on the play. That was Prisk once again. I'm telling you, Prisk has come in there and played like a house of fire. It is 4th down and 7.
He really has. Whose place did he take anyway? Did he take 22's place?
Armanduras, no.
Oh, Armanduras got hurt?
Right.
Oh, man, he's been around all over the field, hasn't he? Woo, good job.
Bulldogs send their punting unit out. 4th down and 7. Whitefaces with double safeties. That's Silva and Caceres. Bulldogs in about a 10-step punt formation, so this is one you got to catch and kick in a hurry. As the Bulldogs snap it a little high, but he controls it, hits it high, and sails it down there. Silva's going to field it at the 30. Matt coming straight ahead to the 35, to the 40, cuts back at the 45. Silva on his feet near midfield. A flag's going to go down. Another flag goes down. Silva to midfield, running to his left, gets to the corner, and then Matt is unloaded on at the 47 on Hereford's end of the field, but this is coming back as the Whitefaces got 2 penalties on the return. 4:08 left till halftime, and Hereford will have the ball, but not in as good a field position as had the Yellow Rags not come out.
That's true. He made a good run back over here, and it'll be interesting to see what happened on the sideline, but I don't think he ran about 60 yards and made about 10 yards.
Well, yeah. Actually, yeah, he fielded at the 30, so he returned it about 23 yards altogether, but we're going to get part of that wiped out. From the 47, they'll move it back to the 37, so it winds up being basically a 7-yard return.
Could you see whether we clipped
We did.
it?
We did twice.
We did.
And the good news is about that, if you're going to clip, you might as well do it several times because it's only a 10-yard penalty. So the Whitefaces have the football at their own 37, 4:08 left in a tie game, 4:08 left till halftime as Beavers and Mates come out over the football. Whitefaces have Eric Martinez at the guard.
Quarterback.
Shotgun formation, Bridwell for the first time tonight. The sophomore's out there in the shotgun formation. Has a running back, Lozoya, beside him. Long count. Throws a little hitch pass out here, complete, but stumbling as he makes the catch is Chase Reeves. He kind of got tangled up in the AstroTurf. It's a gain of 3, second down and 7.
That's number 8 that caught that ball. Who is
Chase Yostin. Yeah, I said Reeves, didn't I? Chase Yostin.
He kind of slipped and was kind of falling down as he caught the ball, or he might have made more yards, but he did make about 4 on the play.
Second down, we'll call it second and 7 for the Whitefaces, 3:40 left till halftime. Davis way wide left along with Silva. No one in the backfield now with Bridwell. Wide side to the left for the sophomore. Straight back, low snap, but he controls it. Here comes the blitz. He pulls it down, runs up the field, and gets back near the line of scrimmage. I don't think he quite got there. Parker did. So it'll be third down. Nope, third down and about 7.
Well, they had a guy coming from the weak side that time, and nobody got a hand on him, and so he brushed Bridwell. He didn't have time to throw the ball, so he just got what he could, which wasn't very much. In fact, he lost a yard on the play.
Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. So 3:05 left till halftime as Yostin brings the play in, passes it along to Parker. Parker to his mates, and here come the Whitefaces. Silva, Caceres, and Yostin to the left. Hunter Bridwell to the right. Shotgun formation. Wide side is the left. Quick count. Parker rolls that way, looking to throw. On the run, throws it out there. Got a man there, but it's intercepted. Underthrown. Back to the 45 come the Bulldogs. Up near midfield, still on his feet. A flag goes down, and back to the midfield stripe. This is going to wipe out a part of the return for Plainview here as Caceres got unloaded on the far side, and JC is slow going to the far side. He's the man who got hit. Well, that time Parker was rolling left, threw against his body, and just kind of hung it up there, Coob, and they were able to run under it and intercept the ball.
Well, that's a little more difficult for a right-handed quarterback running to his left and throwing on the run, and he didn't quite get enough on it, lay it up a little bit higher and downfield. Of course, the wind blowing against him also, and kind of dropped it down a little bit, and Plainview intercepted it.
Avon it was who picked it off. They moved the ball back to the Plainview 41, but 2:39 left till halftime, so plenty of time for the Bulldogs. If they can get something going here, the Whitefaces and Plainview all knotted up at 7 in what has been a rapidly played first half. Hill on the near side, defensive end. Hollingsworth the far side. Bulldogs in the shotgun on first down from their 41. Miller takes the snap. Oh, he misses the snap. Goes back and picks it up at the 30. Miller giving ground, throws it down the field, and let's see now.
That ought to be illegal ground.
Wow. Miller just threw it away, threw it 15 yards past everybody, but there's no intentional grounding. Second down and 10.
Boy, he got lucky on that.
I mean, Coach DeLozier is signaling on the far side for an intentional grounding, but he'll not get the call. Second down and 10. 2:31 till the intermission. I mean, it looked like Miller never saw the snap. It just zipped by his head. He went back and picked it up, turned around and just threw it as far as he could, and gets away with it. Second and 10. Wide side right. Single setback for the quarterback. In motion now. Rolls back to throw, gets some pressure, throws over the middle, got Agnew, and he can't hang on again. It is Prisk who unloads on him, and it'll be third down and 10. Prisk at about maybe 5'9", 150 maybe. Agnew at 6'5" and about 220. Prisk gets up and raises a fist in the air.
Boy, that looked like Mutt and Jeff down there. I'm telling you, Chris really hit him again and knocked the ball loose as Agnew went up and tried to catch the ball. It was thrown a little bit high.
Mutt and Jeff, and we weren't Jeff. Here we go now. Third down and shotgun formation. Third and 10 for the Bulldogs from their 41. 2:26 left till halftime in a tie ball game. Miller straight back. Four-man rush. He has all day. Throws it underneath, complete to his tailback into Hereford territory and down at the Whiteface 44. They just drug the tailback out of the backfield, and he came open underneath, and it is first and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, what amounted to kind of is a screen pass in the left flat with the tailback, and he was all alone when he caught the ball, and he was able to run it on down the field for the first down.
All alone, as Kuby said, meaning he was 10 yards away from a defender underneath. First and 10 Bulldogs. He went out of bounds, so that stopped the clock at 2:17 left in the first half. A tie ball game, but the Bulldogs trying to do something about it here in the final 2+ minutes. Wide side right, Miller on the reverse to his wing back. He tries to get outside right side. He gets to the 40. And he's down to the 35 and a gain of about 7. Really a pretty good play by Norez over there to make the tackle. But still a gain of 7 or 8 on the play. Second down upcoming.
Well, it really was. It was really a good time for them to run that reverse like that, and it was pretty successful. At least it picked up about 7 or 8 yards, but it was a good job of our guy to get over there and make the tackle when he did.
And a good job by Benj. He started to unload on him on the ground and decided the better of it. 1:44 till the intermission. 2nd and 2, Plainview. They've got timeouts, too, to use if they need them here. Agnew to the left side, but this is a running situation, you would think.
Yeah.
Pitch sweep left side, trying to get to the corner, cut back, lowers his shoulder. Again, it's Prisk and Hill on the tackle, but it's enough for a first down to the Hereford 32. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, it was good defense that time. It's pretty hard to keep them from making 1 or 2 yards, and that time they run the pitch sweep to the left with the big fullback leading the way, and he only picked up about 2 or 3 yards, but it was enough for the first down.
Timeout Plainview, minute 28 till halftime, tied at 7. Plainview 1st and 10 at the Hereford 32 when we come back in 1 minute. Stadium 7-7, but Plainview threatening here with a minute 28 left in the first half at the Hereford 32-yard line, 1st and 10. And Shivers at tailback. The Plainview running game has been very, very good with him back there. He's there right now. They're in the I formation. They've got receivers 2 to the left. 1st and 10. The Bulldogs used a timeout just a moment ago. I think that's their first. They give it to the tailback. He slips 1 tackle and is down at the 30, so only a gain of 2. Good job of the Whitefaces. Hanging on over there is Garza. And at the very bottom of that stack, though, one of the secondary players, and I'm not sure who it was. I could not see for sure.
Well, they ran off right tackle that time with Schaefer, and he picked up Thrasher. He picked up a couple of yards.
It was Hollingsworth who got him first, and then Prisk again. Here's the throw for Plainview. Oh, off the hands of Collier. Cameron Collier almost had an intercept, as it is now 3rd down and 8. The Bulldogs went the quick count right there. Tried to catch the Whitefaces napping, but good coverage. 1:01 left till halftime.
Well, it was for a fact. He faked the ball inside that time. The quarterback did and got back in the pocket and fired it downfield, but it was very nearly intercepted by Collier. He wasn't fooled at all.
Plainview's had 2 4th down conversions in this first half. One of them for their only touchdown of the first half. Now they got 3rd and 7 from the Hereford 29. Wide side left, shotgun formation for Miller and the Bulldogs. Miller takes it, fakes it, rolls left, wants to throw, pulls up on the run, throws long into the end zone for Agnew, but he overthrows everyone. It'll be 4th down and 7, and that was more hope than attempt.
Well, they've only thrown 1 short pass, and that was to the tailback out in the flat there, and otherwise they've been firing it long down around the goal line. You might look for them to throw that short pass again to the tailback out in the flat.
They have thrown it 9 times and completed 2. 1 for a touchdown, another for a 3rd down conversion. So again, Darrell Royal says there's 3 things can happen, 2 of them are bad, but there's 3 things can happen, 1 of them's good. And that's kind of what's happened to Plainview. Their throwing game's not very impressive, but here they've got a chance to chunk it with 54 seconds left in the first half from the Hereford 29. Wide side left, Miller fakes it, rolls and wants to throw. Throws it back here. Oh, it's way over everyone's head and nowhere close to the mark. And the Whitefaces take over on downs.
Well, we had him covered real well. I did try to throw to the tailback out in the left flat or down the field on the left side, but we were right there with 2 guys to knock him down, but the ball was well overthrown.
Great stand by the Whitefaces there. The Bulldogs had all kinds of momentum, and if they could have taken that thing in before the half, certainly would have been a big lift for them, but instead they come up empty. And again, 2 out of 10 throwing the football kind of tells you you got to think you're going to get some picks somewhere along the way and some other opportunities, but time will tell. Haven't so far. Hereford Mungia goes down under center. Looks like we'll just run out the clock here. Pitches it back to the tailback, straight ahead. That's Chris Carrillo, and he gets about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7, but the clock in motion. Maybe 1 more snap before we get to halftime.
Well, he pitched it back to the tailback out of the I formation, Carrillo that time, and ran it off left guard for 3 yards.
2nd down and 7, we'll call it for the White Faces. 25 seconds till the intermission. They've got to snap it because the 25-second clock is about 3 seconds ahead. Wide side of the right, back in the shotgun this time now for the White Faces, even though it's probably the final play of the first half. Bulldogs a little outmanned here on the flank. Here's the handoff inside to Lozoya, and Nathan gets back to the line of scrimmage. No, I'm sorry, give it back to Mungia. He keeps it, faked it to Lozoya. Great fake, and he sprints out to the 45. I was completely fooled, and Mungia, with 3 seconds left, we've got a chance to run one more play.
Well, I was wondering what you was talking about. I saw Mungia coming around this way with the ball. He made a really good fake and got outside on the right side and got it down to Plainview's 45-yard line.
Well, that's probably about the third time that Ryan's kept it all year, but boy, he did a great job there, and they tackled Lozoya. I watched that part, but Lozoya didn't have the ball. We've got a chance to throw one deep pass here. 3 seconds left till halftime. Got to throw the home run ball here from the Plainview 45. Barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the first half. Going to throw it long out there for Bridwell. He's got it at the 25. He's at the 20, but they're going to tackle him down around the 13, 12-yard line, but time has expired. Nice throw and catch. Man, what a series for the White Faces. We moved from the 29 to the Plainview 13, but the half ends tied at 7.
Did he have time to catch that thing and get out of bounds over there?
No, he had 3 seconds left. He didn't have
have a chance.
No, he had to do what he did, and well, Hunter did a great job after he got it. I mean, they got him down, but he fought for all he was worth. But the Bulldogs stop him short of the goal line. That's all they had to do. And we go to intermission, tied at 7-7, Coop.
How about that? I'm telling you, we went down and scored the first time we had the ball, and this was the closest we got to the goal line after that, right before half.
Well, we only had it, 4 times in the first half.
We didn't have it too many times because they were able to move the ball a little bit and use up the clock and keep the ball away from us. They didn't get too many points on the board themselves, but they at least used up the clock kind of like we did a little bit. And,
4 possessions for each team in the first half, and the White Faces and Bulldogs tied at 7. Hereford will receive the second half kickoff when we come back, but we're at intermission time. Cindy's got some numbers to add up for us here. Mighty Maroon Band's going to play here in just a moment. We're going to listen to them right after we take this 60-second timeout. Here at halftime of the Hereford Plainview game, a 7-7 ball game. More defense than offense for these two teams in the first half, and all knotted up here on the AstroTurf at Greg Sherwood Stadium. The White Faces and the Bulldogs and the Mighty Maroon Band just about to take the field, and again, we're going to listen to them in just a moment. Again, we've got a little bit of a crowd noise problem with our microphone. The only place we could get to is pretty close to the Plainview fans, and so you tend to pick up voices instead of what's happening out on the field. But maybe we can get you a pretty good signal from up here in just a few minutes as the White Faces move out in formation and get set to perform. Again, it's a gorgeous night for football. A little bit of a breeze, but otherwise just perfect football weather for the 5th football game of the season. Times past before the weather changed a few years ago. The White Faces, by this time, would be playing in snow, it seemed, but no more. We just have nice weather, and it's certainly pretty here tonight. Mr. Rogers, Joe D., he, the man on the microphone.
Thanks to them performing the theme from Patton, paying tribute to one of America's greatest heroes. Drum major, is your band ready? You may take the field.
Saturday afternoon, it's kind of hard to measure those kinds of things. So both teams have come back out. The Bulldogs here on the near side, the Whitefaces on the far side. I think we start with a double reverse quarterback throwback. What do you think?
Hey, I like that.
That's an old Stanton Junior high play,
right.
isn't it?
That's my kind of football, I'm telling you. I don't think we will, but that'd be pretty neat.
We have a little Kubi Kitchens, or we could do it the Coach Smart way, where we just run up the middle 3 times and punt. Isn't that what Coach Smart did?
Yeah, most of the time. That's right.
He played defense. He was defensive.
One time he ran it on 4th down from his own 5-yard line.
I happened to be broadcasting that ball game. He contended that he knew what he was doing. I think he lost the downs, is what I think.
I'm pretty sure of it.
I'm pretty sure, too. Whiteface volleyball tomorrow. Jeff, we're not trying to give Jeff a hard time. He coached many a football game for the Whitefaces over the years, and miss seeing Jeff around. He's kind of around the house most of the time these days, but hope you're doing good tonight, Coach.
Right, and I'd like to say Joe Sherris is back in the hospital, and I'd like to say, Joe, I hope you're listening to the game, and I hope you get better real quick.
Yeah, the moon's coming up over there, and man, it is gorgeous. I'm telling you, it's about as orange can be. Looks like a University of Texas moon to me. I think that's what Mary Thomas would think it was.
Yep, that's right.
Mr. Perkins he's buzzed in on it there. We got a close, I thought I saw somebody on the moon. Now, you might watch the replay on Sunday and see, but it looked like there was movement on the moon. Here we're ready to play some football. Hereford is gathered up pretty tight. Plainview's in a little knot there like they might onside kick it, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think they'll shift out of this formation and kick it away, and they do. Whitefaces then retreat and get ready to receive the kickoff to begin the second half. A tie ball game here in Plainview. Tom and Kubi and Cindy and Kyle tonight. Glad you could join us. Kick is deep, fielded at the 5. 10, 15, 20. Across the 22-yard line, but that's all she wrote, as the Whitefaces will start from that point. 1st and 10, first possession of the second half. That was Carrillo on the return. Chris got it about 20 yards on the take back, and it's 1st and 10 Whitefaces.
Well, I can't believe that guy had that good a kick. Oh, he had the wind to his back. I see it went down to the 5-yard line. Carrillo rode it back out to about the 21, just past the 21-yard line.
So the Bulldogs deploy defensively. Here comes the Whiteface offensive unit for the first series of the second half. And Beavers is the center for the Whitefaces. On one side of him is Blakely. Costing the tackle here on the near side, Martinez and Perez. And we've got 2 running backs in the shotgun formation on first down, heading into the breeze, starting the second half. Little misdirection give to Lazoya. He struggles back near the line of scrimmage, but the Bulldogs weren't fooled. He takes that little counter step away and just gave Plainview's defensive unit time to close on the ball. 2nd down, 11.
Well, their front 4 there, they're pretty strong to move, and they're just kind of holding their own up there. And he took the ball, Lazoya did, off left tackle, and they were waiting for him right on the line of scrimmage. In fact, according to the marker over there, he lost about a yard.
Lost a yard on the play. Davis and Silva go out to the left side, Bridwell to the right side, shotgun formation for the Whitefaces on 2nd down and 11, just beginning the second half. Munguia straight back, 4-man rush. He has time, throws underneath, complete to Casares, 25, 30, and JC has a first down. I believe he went out of bounds out about the 33. Yep, fresh set of downs for the Whitefaces. Nice pitch and catch.
It really was. I'm not sure. Casares was headed toward the sideline on the far side. He was about 5 or 6 yards deep. Then after he caught the ball, he turned it up the sideline over there and was able to get past the first down marker. So we get a fresh set of downs.
JC can run with the football after he gets it under his arm. And he did that time for a 1st and 10, 7th first down of the ball game for the Whitefaces. Bridwell to the left, Silva way wide right. Casares set in the slot out to the right. That's the wide side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 33 on Hereford's end of the field. First possession, second half. Here's Lazoya. He is hit again and again. Can't get back to the line of scrimmage. This time lost 3 back to the 30. Bulldogs look like they were just unblocked as they came crashing in on Nathan.
Well, I couldn't tell whether they blitzed any linebackers or not, but we certainly didn't block somebody there that made the tackle for about a 2-yard loss, maybe a 3-yard loss.
Second down and 13, 10:45 left third period. Hereford at their own 30 going into the breeze. Yostin to the left along with Silva. 2 receivers to the right. Wide side is the right. Mungia, let's see what Plainview does here. They bring 5. Gives it to Lazoy. Oh, out to the 35. Nathan almost popped that thing for a huge gain. But it's about 5 picked up. It'll be third down and 8.
Well, I just noticed that 350-pound guy's on the right-hand side.
Right.
Over there, the one we've been running at and hadn't made anything that time.
380, because that one was short.
380. That time we headed to Lazore. Instead of going in that direction, he cut back over the right side, and like you say, very near broke.
Big play, third and 8. Line of scrimmage, the 35 on Hereford's end of the field, heading into the breeze. 10 minutes left, third period. Little out pass, out and up, intercepted, intended for Bridwell, picked off and returned back to the 31-yard line. The tackle by Mungia, who threw the pick, but the Bulldogs that time read the mail of the Whitefaces, and on the far side, the interception was made by Jonathan Solis.
Well, all we had to do is throw the ball about 2 yards farther, and we might have had a long gainer for us, but he threw it just a little bit short, and the boy from Plainview was able to jump up and make the interception.
9:52 left third period. The Bulldogs with great field position at the Hereford 30 for their first possession of the second half. Out of the shotgun. Give it to the tailback, Thrasher, running left. He finds a little seam. Gets about, well, he only gets to about the 27. Good play by Prisk and by Villarreal. It'll be second down. We'll give him 4. Second down and 6.
About 4 off left tackle that time. He got up a little bit slow, but he ran back to the huddle. I couldn't tell whether he was hurt or having a cramp or what, but I guess he was all right. Picked up 4 yards on the play.
Shane Wilcox comes in at linebacker for the Whitefaces. Hereford with Elias Rivera at tackle on the left side. Garza here on the near side. Hollingsworth, Villarreal the ends. Wide side right, quick count up the middle. Tailback, and not much doing. Good defense in the middle by the Whitefaces as a gain maybe of 1. Third down and about 5.
It was good defense that time. Anytime you can hold them for a yard or so, that's good defense, and that's all he made. 1 yard, third down, and it looks like a bit close to 6 over there.
Front 4 did a good job and just kind of stuffed it and stacked it up, and down at the very bottom of the stack, I'm not sure who it was, but it was a Whiteface, shall we say. Third and 6, 4 down territory. Plainview trying to capitalize on their second intercept of the night. Wide side right, I formation behind Miller. Miller sends the fullback in motion, runs the misdirection back to the near side to Thrasher. Thrasher inside the 20 to the 19. He's got a first down. Ran that little counter tray, the tackle by Colliers, Cameron and Jordy, but not before the Bulldogs have a fresh set of downs.
Well, the tailback takes a step to the right out of that I formation. Quarterback steps in that direction like it's going to be the pitch sweep to the right, and then they all come back to the left, and that's what happened. They kind of fooled us a little bit, picked up about 9 or 10 yards in the first down.
The old counter tray. Bulldogs first and 10 from the Hereford 18.5-yard lines where they've got it spotted. Wide side to the right, 8:20 left third period, wind at the back. Here's Thrasher, left side, big hole inside the 10. Thrasher finally ridden down at the 5-yard line by Collier, Jordy Collier, but it is first and goal Bulldogs as they ran again, little fake to the right, counter back left, and found a gaping hole.
They really did. One little crisscross back there with their backs. One back went to the right, and Thrasher came back to the left, and he found a big hole over there and ran it down to the 5-yard line, another first down.
Blocked us on the defensive end, pushed us out, and found that seam, and first and goal from the 6 for the Bulldogs. Now 8 minutes left third period. Plainview trying to take the lead for the first time tonight. Wide side to the right, single setback is the big guy. They pitched the ball to him running right. He's in trouble, but he breaks the tackle. He heads to the corner of the end zone, and in he goes. Whitefaces had him wrapped up, it looked like. And into the end zone goes Shivers from 6 yards away. And it is 13-7 Plainview with a point after upcoming.
He's the big guy. He's a sub tailback in there, 210 pounds. But we had him out there about the 5 or 6 yards line and let him get away. He's hard to tackle, and then he was home free going into the end zone.
So the Bulldogs will try to make it a 14-7 game. The kick is down and up. It's far enough. It's good. Plainview by 7. We're back in 1 minute. The Bulldogs have capitalized on the Whiteface turnover, and the Bulldogs haven't turned it over tonight. The Whitefaces have turned it over twice thus far. And that one led to 7 points for the Bulldogs on Shivers' 6-yard touchdown run. And with 7:46 left in the third period, the Bulldogs going to kick it off to the Whitefaces again, and this time imperative that we move the football and use some time up into the breeze, Coop.
I think you're right that time. McGee throwing the ball into the wind that time didn't quite get enough on it.
High end over end kick and fielded by Carrillo back at the 2. To the 5 comes Chris, the 10, 15, 20, out to the 27-yard line. Boy, he looked for just a moment like he might go a long, long way. One of the white-faced players shaking up on the play. Go ahead, Coop.
Well, it looked like from here, when he got to a certain point, if he'd have cut back this way, it looked like a gaping hole back over this way, but he was running full speed and couldn't cut, and he just kept going to the left a little bit. But in any event, it was a good run back out to about the 27-yard line.
White-faced player still down. One of the blockers up front. Not up front, actually, one of the deep men who was blocking for Carrillo, and the players have dropped to one knee on both sides. I think it's Binge, but I hesitate to say, but I'm pretty sure it's him. Doc is out to look at him. Plainview trainer's there as well. And certainly this day and time, it's good to have qualified people like Doc out to check on guys, and Plainview, I'm sure, equally qualified. It's a lot more advanced, Coop, than it was back in Childress in the days of old.
Oh, no doubt about it. Back in Childress, when you got hurt, the coach said, "Get up, you're ready."
Now, those leather helmets, he's okay. Benj is going to get up and set up. I think he just got a lick as he was coming back up the field trying to block. They help him to his feet. Chris, who is a tough guy, is going to walk off under his own power. Doc's got his arm on his back, but he's not going to allow any assistance. He's too tough for that.
No, I don't believe he's going to be out very long.
No, he is a tough guy. So the Whitefaces have the football. Plainview has a 7-point lead, and we're at the 7:39 mark of the third period. The Whitefaces bring Bridwell in now at the quarterback slot, so he'll bring him out in the I formation, the sophomore. He's had a pick tonight, and Mungia has had one as well. And as Beavers kind of directs traffic at the line of scrimmage, Hereford in the I formation for first down from the 22. And they give it to the tailback, and they run in there hard, and there's nothing doing. I mean, we run right into that big old 381-pound tackle, and it is second down and 10.
We might ought to try to run on this side instead of running into that guy that weighs 380 pounds. But he did pick up a yard or so, but not much there in the I formation.
Coob's being very gracious. He picked up an inch or so, maybe. It's second down and 10, we'll call it.
Oh, that was.
And again, the Whitefaces into the wind in this third period, now trailing by 7. This is a big, big possession for both teams. Parker out of the shotgun formation, straight back. 4-man rush, breaks down, he steps up, he's going to run with it, but he's in trouble right there and crosses the line of scrimmage and gets maybe a couple of yards out to the 30. So he brings up now a third down and 8.
Well, he couldn't find anybody. Didn't want to risk getting another interception, I don't guess.
Yeah.
And he tried to run it up the middle and picked up about 3 yards, maybe 4. I don't know.
6:35 left third period. Huge down coming up here as Davis brings the play in. The Whitefaces will break the huddle, snap it from about their own 30. They've got to reach the 37 to keep this drive alive. They trail by 7. If they don't get it here, they punt into the wind. Let's see what Parker and the Whitefaces can do. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Long count, straight back. 4-man rush. Wings it out there, but overthrown, and oh my goodness, hit the Bulldog defender right in the hands. Avin. And I don't know how he didn't catch it, but I'm thankful he didn't. 4th down and 7, the Whitefaces will punt.
Boy, that would have even been more disaster because he overshot his man over there. It looked like about that same pass that they ran before, but that time he overthrew his receiver and right into the hands of a Plainview boy who let it get away from him.
So the Whitefaces, J.C. Caceres will punt. This time Plainview sends 2 men back. They should get good field position. They lead by 7, and we're halfway through the third period, and now there's stoppage of play. Plainview took a timeout before we could punt it. Go figure. Hereford down 14-7. We're back in 30 seconds.
A team pair is more like being a part of a family.
All right, back to play. Hereford quickly back out there. Going to punt. Here's the snap. Not much rush. Oh, the kick hangs in the breeze. It's going to hit short of midfield and bounce back toward the Hereford goal line inside the 40. Caceres will down his own punt. at the 39-yard line. The wind caught it. It bounced backward about 15 yards, and J.C. downed his own punt. Only about
an
8-yard punt.
You know something? I mean, it hit and bounced straight back. Of course, the wind is blowing in that direction, and boy.
Well, we talked about this at halftime. I mean, what you couldn't afford to do was get yourself in a hole here in this third quarter, and obviously the Whitefaces didn't intentionally do it, but they're down 14-7, and Plainview's at Hereford's 37 with the wind halfway through the third period.
Oh, no.
Miller back to throw. Has all day, throws. Got a man over the middle. It's incomplete. So the Bulldogs still not very effective throwing the ball. The guy was open as a butcher knife that time. It was Castillo, and he just missed him.
Well, he came from the far side over there. He was split out wide. He went down the field and across to this side, and he came open about the 15-yard line, but the quarterback threw it in front of him too far. Goes incomplete.
Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10 from the Hereford 37-yard line. 5:56 left, third quarter. Plainview up by 7. Miller straight back. Throws underneath, throws behind his receiver, who makes a great catch and runs inside the 30, finally knocked down at the 25-yard line by Crenshaw and Benavides. But the third completion of the night is good for a first down to the Hereford 26.
Well, it's the same pass that they completed earlier for a first down to the big tailback out in the left flat that time, and he was able to move it on down the field for a first down.
Actually, it's kind of like it was Schaefer who made the catch. He's the fullback, and it's kind of like the play that you see Friendship run against us, where they dump it out in the flat. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 25 for Plainview, up by 7. Wide side right, Miller calls them down. Miller gives to his tailback Thrasher. He is hit, bounces off that tackler, but won't get much. Maybe a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. Good defense over there by the Whitefaces, as down at the bottom of that stack was Hereford's Nathan Galvan.
Well, it's a lot better on defense that time. They handed it to the tailback off a right tackle, and like Tom says, knocked him down for only a yard gain.
Clock running, 5 minutes left, third period. What has been a rapidly played football game, something unusual for Hereford-style football of late. Wide side to the left, down under center, tailback running left on the misdirection, hit and dropped after a couple of yards picked up. It'll be third down upcoming. That time it was Riley Hill who made the tackle.
Well, off left tackle that time. They're running the ball in there, but they're not really making a whole lot inside. Third down and about 6 looks like coming up. A big play here.
No, man, a couple of big plays. 4:35 left, third period. Plainview trying to widen a 14-7 lead in 4-down territory. Egnew, the big 6'5 receiver, is out to the right. Shotgun formation for Miller. Now he brings Egnew back to the short side, now back to the wide side as he went first left, then right. Now he rolls out, wants to throw to Egnew, but he's covered. Throws long to the end zone. The Whitefaces bump, and there is no flag. And now a flag comes in late from an official in the secondary, and the official whose call it was made no call. And a referee ran about 20 yards to toss the flag. Oh, my goodness gracious, what a call that will be against the Whitefaces. It's going to be pass interference against Plainview. Against Plainview. Forget that. What a great call that was. 4:12 left, third period. Wow.
Well, it's far over there in that corner. I couldn't tell what it was, but I'm sure that wasn't the right call.
It's a third down play. Coach Delosier out.
That's a loss of down, isn't it, or is it?
I believe it is, Coop. They'll go back to the line of scrimmage. It was 3rd down and 7. I don't know. I didn't see it. And then the guy who called it, honestly, it wasn't his call. I hope it goes Hereford's way and works out fine. But the Whitefaces are going to take the penalty. I don't think it's a loss of down. It used to be. We'll see as they move it back. It's a 15-yard penalty back to the 37-yard line. So it is a huge call in this football game. It brings up 3rd down and about 23 for the Bulldogs. 22.
Boy, it is a huge call. Right here, we've got a chance to stop them now. Let's get in there, Whitefaces, and do the job.
Down 14-7, 4:12 left, third period. Plainview, again, probably in 4-down territory right here. Miller, straight back. Looking. Throws underneath, again has the fullback. He's to the 30, he's to the 20, and he is still on his feet. Finally run out of bounds down around the 17-yard line. He'll be a yard or so short of the first down, but they got back enough certainly to go for it on 4th down as the Whitefaces again didn't get the fullback covered out of the backfield.
The same play.
Flag on the play as well, too.
Is it against us?
I don't know. We'll see in just a minute. The officials are having a late hit is what Cindy thinks it is, and if it is, that'll make it a first down. There is no flag. You just thought you saw a flag. I know, I'm kidding. He picked it up and said there was no flag. And Collier, okay, it was Cameron Collier, and he did not hit the guys. He came out of bounds. He grabbed him to try to hold him up. One referee threw the flag. The other said, no, sir, that wasn't a late hit. And so they mark him at the 19. It is 4th down and 3. 4:03 left, third quarter. This is as big as they get play-wise. Leading by 7, the Bulldogs are at the Hereford 19. White faces draw up tight. Moving on the line of scrimmage. Hereford was offside. Plainview didn't make the first down, and the white faces moved. Across the neutral zone, I fear. The official on the near side dropped the flag. And they have the powwow. Oh, what a call this will be. It will be a first down for the Bulldogs. Offside against Hereford. Wow. Well, Coach DeLozier hands outstretched on the far side. Plainview gets a first down gift. They didn't come close to making the first down. And the flag went down. 1st and 10, Plainview. That could be the ball game. 4 minutes left, third period. Plainview leading by 7 at the Hereford 12. Instead of the white faces taking over, Plainview has a fresh set of downs. Here is the handoff to the tailback. He slipped and got up, and Hollingsworth made sure he didn't have any place to go along with Galvan. It's a loss of a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 13.
Handed to him off right tackle that time, and boy, we really came through there. He lost looked like 3 yards over there on the play.
He did. 2nd and 13 is that's second about 12 and a half, where they finally get him spotted down. Clock running, 3:30 left, third period. Again, Plainview has the wind in this quarter, but man, if the white faces could somehow hang on right here, it would be a huge stop. They brought the big guy, Shivers, back in at tailback. He's set to the right. Agnew goes in motion, comes back, rolls right, wants to throw to Agnew, pump fake, going to throw it into the end zone. The white faces have a shot at it, and it is intercepted. They're back to the 15, 20. It's Cameron to the 30, to the 35-yard line, to the 40, and Collier back to the 45. Well, the Bulldogs went to the well once too often. What a great play by Cameron Collier as he flashed across in front of the intended receiver and returned it to the 44-yard line to stop the Plainview threat.
Well, it was just an absolute heck of an interception by Cameron Collier. I'm telling you, you're right. And he made a great run.
And then we get flagged on the interception on the run back out at the 30. So still, instead of getting it at the 44, it'll be moved back to the 20. But 3 minutes left, third period. No play bigger on the night for the white faces than that one right there. What a job. Collier just almost baited him. And again, Miller, who's thrown 3 or 4 up for grabs, threw one too many.
Well, he did. 3 minutes. We need to move the ball a little bit and use up the rest of this quarter with the wind blowing and get that wind behind our back. I'm telling you, this has been a dreadful quarter so far.
Plainview fans confused, thought they were getting the ball back. They just got a penalty against the white faces. That's all they got. So the cheer was wasted. From the 20, their own 20, Hereford has it 1st and 10.
Well, that cost us about 20 yards. We had it
25.
About 25. Had it about 45. Now we got it at the 20.
Let's see if Hereford can move it here into the breeze. 3 minutes left, third period, trailing 14-7. Munguia out of the shotgun on first down. Hands off to Lozoya, right up the middle. He's got 5. Lozoya hit and dropped up to 28, but a nice first down gain for the white faces as they start the clock in motion.
Well, that was a good job blocking along the right side that time. He broke the line of scrimmage clean. A good hole in there, good blocking. He got it, made about 7 yards on the play, I believe it is.
Yep, 2nd down and 3, we'll call it. 2:35 and counting in the third period. Again, the white faces into the wind in this quarter, trailing 14-7. Bridwell out to the right side, 3 receivers to the left for Munguia on 2nd down. Going to throw it out here to Bridwell, complete to the 30, and he stumbles at the 35. Nice job by Hunter as he made the catch, and the Bulldogs got him down, but only because he started down.
Yeah, he stumbled. They tried to make a move. He stumbled a little bit, and the guy brought him down, but he picked up about 5 or 6 yards and a Hereford first down. To the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 Hereford, 2:20 left, third quarter. And Yostin brings the play in. Chase comes to the near side. Bridwell goes to the left side. Munguia, 3 receivers left now.
from the 34-yard line of Hereford, 1st and 10. In motion to the near side comes Casares. Fake it, throw it out here to, Yostin. He makes the catch. Now he says no catch. It was going to be no gain, so might have even been a yard loss. But it stops the clock with 1:58 left, third period, and now we've got to make a first down or a punt into the wind.
Well, we sure do. A minute and 58 seconds. The clock stopped now, and second down and 10. Yostin was falling down as he tried to catch that ball, and the referee said he didn't make it. It wouldn't have made any difference.
No, it was no gain. 3 to the left, 1 to the right for the Whitefaces. Davis, the lone receiver, to the right. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 10. Handoff, Lazoya in traffic. Slips one tackle but can't get free out to the 38. Boy, again, Nathan real close to breaking that thing. A little contact out there on the far side as Bridwell got tangled up with the defender, and the defender who got knocked down is now talking to Bridwell.
Lazoya went off right tackle that time and found a little hole there and picked up about 4 yards on the play.
Whiteface is now in a must situation. If they're going to keep this drive alive, got to get 6 yards. If they get the first down here, you got to think they're going to have the wind when and if they have to punt, and that's very important. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Kuby wants to throw it left.
Yeah, and that slot man, he's wide open.
Going to throw it out here to Bridwell, and he can't catch it. Hunter tried to run before he got it. I'm not sure he would have the first down anyway. One of the few times this year, Coop, that we seem a little bit out of sync throwing the football tonight.
Yeah, we have. By that time, Bridwell, you're right. I think he tried to run. It looked like he turned his head a little bit and tried to run for you.
Well, he didn't have the first down.
I don't think he would have made the first down.
Well, he was going to have to make it. I think that's why he tried to run. He was going to have to make it on his own. Now, Casares to punt into the wind. 1:10 left, third period. Hereford down 14-7 with the Bulldogs about to get it back. This time a line drive kick. Going to be fielded and fumbled back at the 30-yard line. Picked up by the Bulldogs there, but covered by the Whitefaces at the 32. Great punt, great coverage as the Whitefaces hustle down the field that time. And Plainview starts deep in their own territory, or not deep in their own territory, but not in great field position, as the first man down for the Whitefaces was none other than the guard, Mr. Justin Blakely.
Well, that was a good job of coverage that time, and a good kick by Casares as he kept the ball low into the wind and got pretty good distance on the thing.
Bulldogs leading by 7, have 59 seconds remaining in the third period. Whitefaces need a stop right here. Miller will bring them up. He's got Shivers, the big guy, back at tailback. Brings the fullback in motion to the far side. Misdirection, going to throw over the middle. Ball's tipped and incomplete. Oh, the Whitefaces. I think Villarreal got a hand on it. He and Tenna both penetrated. It is 2nd down and 10.
Boy, when he threw that ball, it popped up in the air a little bit. It could have very well been intercepted. That would have been the break that the Whitefaces needed. But in any event, it goes incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
55 seconds left, third period. The Bulldogs at their own 32.5-yard line. Miller brings them up, splits receivers left and right, and again, the big guy tailback. Brings Agnew to the near side, sets him as the tight end on the short side of the field. Miller, pitch back to his tailback. He cuts it up the field, finds a seam at the 40, at the 45, 45, 40, 35, 30, caught from behind by Binge and down at the Hereford 20. But a huge play for the Bulldogs there, running to the short side of the field, got the seam on the line of scrimmage, and the Whitefaces again in deep trouble.
Well, no kidding. I'm telling you, they run that pitch sweep to the left. Guy made a great cut, couldn't get all the way outside, but he made a great cut and found himself wide open running down the sideline.
And again, that's the backup tailback who has...
I think he's better than the other.
Well, I think he is too, but he's still the backup. It has been up till right now. Maybe that'll change. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 19-yard line for the Bulldogs. Final seconds of the third quarter. I formation behind Miller. Misdirection handoff to the big guy. He slips a tackle. Runs wide right, 15, 10. A flag goes down. This one's coming back. He got a first down, first and goal down around the 7, but there's a yellow rag about the 13-yard line, so erase this one from your memory.
Yeah, he got a hold. Some guy got a holding penalty over this. So it's coming back 10 yards somewhere. 20
seconds left, third period. The Bulldogs will have to hurry to snap it again with the wind. Again, with a 7-point lead, not quite as critical as it was when the ball game was tied or you're down by 7. But let's see if the Whitefaces can hold them out again. Back to the 23-yard line it comes, so the penalty was from the spot of the foul. It makes it first down and 13. And they make the change at tailback, do the Bulldogs. And they're going to have to hurry, and they will hurry to try to get a play off with the wind at their back. Got to think this is a throw right here. They haven't had, they've had lots of balls hit the ground, one been intercepted. Wide side, the left, they've got 3 receivers that way, but Miller fakes it, gonna throw it. Miller's in trouble. He's hit and dropped back at the 32 by Villarreal. What a play as Miller tried to put it on his hip, but instead he loses 7 more, and that's the end of the third quarter. The Whitefaces trail 14-7. It'll be Plainview's ball, second and 21 when we come back in 1 minute. They're at the Hereford 31, second down, and it's going to be, we'll call it 22 for the first down. Well, Miller made the fake, put the ball on his hip, kind of cool-like, but Jacob Villarreal never bought the fake and just kept rushing in and nailed him. Big sack there. Now a couple of big plays here, Coop. I don't think they can kick a field goal into the wind unless they get much further down the field.
Well, I agree with you. I think it is a couple of big plays here. We can't really afford for them to get to 2 touchdowns ahead, I don't think, here.
Or even a field goal would be.
Yeah, that'd hurt pretty bad.
All right, the Whitefaces have got Hollingsworth here on the near side, Tenna, Villarreal up front along with Elias Rivera. 4 down linemen looking for the throw from Miller here. Low snap, but he controls it. Whitefaces rush him, throws long over the middle. Got Agnew, but overthrows him, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down and 22. Now, do they punt it, or do they try to pick it up?
I don't know. I don't understand that Plainview coach a lot of times, so there's no telling what he might do.
3rd down. I'm sorry, that was 2nd down. This is 3rd down. I beg your pardon. So the Whitefaces now got to defend it deep one more time. That was a pretty, instead of getting a piece of it there, tried to get all of it, and the pass was too tall for Agnew. 11:55 left in the ball game. Plainview by 7 at the 31 of Hereford. 3rd down and 22. Wide side left. Now time called by Plainview. They've used their 2nd timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Hereford down by 7. We're back in 1/2 minute. Up to play. Plainview's at the Hereford 31. They have it 3rd down and 22 as we return to play. Well, Coop, what do they do here?
Well, I think it's 3rd down. They still could have 2 downs. I'd try to fill that little old flat pass out there and get about 10 or 12, and then decide whether you want to kick a field goal or not. A field goal, like you said, would be pretty strong with that wind like it is from where it is now.
Yep. Whitefaces have been to the far sideline, and so have the Bulldogs to the near sideline. Benj out there, he's back defensively. Prisk in the secondary for the Whitefaces, along with Collier. Wide side left, shotgun formation for Miller and the Bulldogs. Takes it, they're going to run the reverse. The Whitefaces are there, driven up, the ball's loose. The Whitefaces try to pick it up, and I think fell on it. Let's see what the officials say. Plainview, after that timeout, tried to run a reverse. Hereford got there so quickly, they knocked the ball loose. Now the officials haven't indicated. Hereford says it's their ball. Hereford has the ball. And, they'll have it at the 44 on their end of the field. Now they hold up 4th down. Coach DeLozier is livid.
Well, what's the deal? We got the ball.
The Whitefaces, let's see if we can watch the replay. The Bulldogs are going to get to punt it. This is a huge call, or no call, if you will, here, as the clock should be running, and it's not, and we'll take that down by 7. The Bulldogs will punt from about their own 40 into the wind, but should pin Hereford pretty deep. End over end, fielded by Caceres at the 15. JC to the 20, straight ahead, 25, 30, 35, 40. Caceres at the 45, at the 50, and Caceres run out of bounds at the Plainview 45 and tackled 5 yards out of bounds. And finally, the referee throws a flag. The guy whose call it was stands there, hand in pocket.
Well, that was a great job by Caceres as he caught that ball, run it right straight up the middle until he found a clearance to the left and came to the left side near the near sideline and run it all the way to Plainview's 45-yard line, and then they're going to tack on something.
He indicated a face mask. I don't know how you don't call. JC was 5 yards out of bounds when he was tackled.
He was out of bounds.
I'm not exaggerating at all. Now they're going to call a 5-yard face mask. Not a personal foul, mind you, just a 5-yarder. Move it to the 40 of Plainview. But a great play and just a serve because, honestly, we recovered the fumble on the previous play. We get better field position, but thanks to the punt. 11:33 to play. Hereford down by 7 at the Plainview 40-yard line. 1st and 10, wind at their back. Golden opportunity here. Let's see what Mungia and the Whitefaces can do. Bridwell to the left, 3 receivers right. Wide side is the right. Long count straight back. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. He's got time. Over the middle. Got a man. Casares caught it inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Great pitch and catch. 1st and goal, Whitefaces.
Boy, that was another good shot. I'm telling you, Casares was on the far side. He went down and run a post pattern down there, and was it Mungia?
Yeah.
Threw that ball, perfect to him down there, and he caught the ball about the 6 or 7-yard line.
Oh, momentum has switched jerseys. Hereford 1st and goal, down by 7 at the Plainview 8-yard line. They break the huddle, send 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Nobody in the backfield with Mungia. Plainview trying to decide how to line up. They're confused. Mungia takes the snap. Pitches it out there to Bridwell. He's at the 5, and Bridwell lunges down near the 1-foot line. It'll be 2nd and goal from just about inches away.
Well, we had 3 guys split to the left that time, and Plainview, we had about 4 people over here on them, and we threw the ball back to the right over to Bridwell. I think he was split out there all by himself, and he was able to get it down to about the 1-foot line.
No, he actually had a blocker out there.
Did he?
Did a good job, and he got all he could. Cawthorn tried to help him in the end zone, but couldn't get her done. But it's 2nd down and goal for the Whitefaces from, again, just inches away, and we go back to that wishbone backfield. 10:35 to play. Hereford trying to tie it up here early 4th quarter. Here's the give to the Whitefaces. Collier, he's into the end zone by about 3 yards, and they finally signal touchdown, 14-13 with a point after upcoming.
Oh boy, you're right. I hope momentum has changed here. When we got the win, and we got it tied up now. If we can just hold them a little bit, we might get in pretty good shape.
We got to kick the point after to
No
tie
doubt,
up.
no doubt.
10:26 to play. 14-13 Plainview. Felipe out to try to make it a 14-14 ball game. Bridwell the holder. Great drive by the Whitefaces there, set up, sparked by the J.C. Casares punt return. Wind at their back, 10:26 left. Good snap. The kick is down and up. It is good. He just drove it through. We're tied at 14. Hereford's kickoff in 1 minute.
Boy, oh boy.
All right, back here in Plainview, Tom and Kuby all tied up at 14. 10:26 left to play, and the Whitefaces ready to kick with the wind. Great punt return by J.C., followed up by a great catch by J.C. on the throw, perfect throw from Mungia, and then the touchdown gives the Whitefaces a tie ball game. And again, momentum on Hereford's side for the moment. Bridwell squirts it along the ground, hits at the 15, rolls back to the 10, picked up on one hop there by Borum. Back to the 20, trying to get outside left side. He is hit and dropped on the 20-yard line. Good coverage by the Whitefaces as it was, let's see, who was first down there? That was Wilcox, who's the first man down on the tackle, and it'll be 1st and 10 Plainview from their own 22, 10:18 to go.
Well, Bridwell kicks that thing pretty hard and squibbed it, and it's hard to get a hold of. That time the guy caught it down, got a hold of it about the 5, brought it back to the 20, but really good coverage by the Whitefaces.
Bulldogs again going into the breeze in this 4th quarter, and it has been pretty steady all night long and continues to be so. Wide side of the left, the Whitefaces were on the ropes just moments ago, and now suddenly they've got brand new life. 2 receivers to the left, but they give it up the middle, and that's Thrasher, and he hits for about 3 to the 25. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Collier, Cameron, and Jordy combined for the tackle.
Really good defense that time out of the I formation, fullback leading off right tackle that time. The Whitefaces was able to make the tackle after about a 2.5 or 3-yard gain.
2nd down, a long 7. We have 9:55 left to play. Officials very slow marking the ball ready for play, but finally get it marked. Plainview now deep in their territory. Got to be careful, and again, been pretty tough throwing going into the breeze for both sides. Whitefaces Kevin Prisk on the far side, Collier on the near side for the Whitefaces. I formation behind Miller. Miller, misdirection, gives to the tailback. The big guy rolls left. He is hit, and the pile goes down after a gain of 1. Good defense by the Whitefaces. That is Benj, who collides with Shivers. It's 3rd down and 7.
Well, that was that little delay play off left tackle that time, and Hereford played it much better than they have been. About a yard gain, maybe 3rd and 6.
9:05 left in a tie ball game. Plainview from their own 26-yard line. Huge play here. Shotgun formation for Miller. Miller takes the snap straight back.
Rush.
Over the middle. Got a man there. It is complete up to the 47-yard line. Miller with a nice throw. The catch by Falkenberg, and it is 1st and 10 Plainview. What a huge conversion for the Bulldogs.
Boy, it really was. He gets in that deep, looked like kind of a punt formation almost on 3rd down and long. You know he's going to throw it, and he did throw it and throw it real well that time.
One of the best passes Miller has thrown tonight. 8:48 left to play. Plainview trying to drive into the breeze from their own 48, 1st and 10. Wide side right, I formation. Shivers, the big back, gets it running right. Shivers cuts back. Shivers has no place to go. He loses one on the play, maybe the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down. Great defense up front by the White Faces.
Well, right now, Hereford's playing the run real good. I hope they can continue to do that, because I don't believe he's going to be able to throw it downfield as good as he threw that last one. I hope not anyway.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Jordy Collier was the first man there, but the White Faces had a whole host of jerseys. 8:15 and counting. Ball game tied. Wide side right. 3 receivers to the left for the Bulldogs as Miller taking all the time he can. Takes the snap. Miller going to throw underneath. It's intercepted by Collier to the 45, 40, 35, 30. Runs over Miller at the 25. 1st and 10. Hereford. Jordy Collier's 2nd intercept of the night, and the White Faces are knocking at the door.
All right. Great job, Collier.
Wow.
Intercepting that ball. I knew he wouldn't be able to throw that good. His record doesn't show that he's that good at get a chunker, and that time Collier was able to make the interception, man. That was a great job.
White Faces have a golden opportunity here from the 25-yard line of Plainview, tied at 14, 7:56 left in the ball game. Well, you can see Collier, he read the mail.
Boy, he ran over that guy.
And when he got to the quarterback, he said, well, I'm not going to score. I'll just go ahead and punish you, and he did. That was Cameron's 2nd pick of the night. Shotgun formation for the White Faces as they come out. Mungia at the quarterback, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. The senior takes the snap, fakes it, throws it again out right side. It's complete, and about a 3-yard gain as the Bulldogs sniffed it out this time. I think that was Jonathan Davis on the catch.
Well, it was just a little flat pass that we've thrown 100 times this year, and Hunter was able to move on down the field 2 or 3 yards. Not much gain, but about 3 or 3.5 on the play.
7:30 left in the ball game, tied at 14. The White Faces trying to capitalize on the 2nd pick of the night for Cameron Collier. This time they send Yostin to the right, Bridwell, Silva, and Caceres to the left. Lozoya stands beside Mungia in the backfield. Wide side is the left. Long count. Handoff inside Lozoya. Big hole up the middle. Lozoya inside the 10. Lozoya down to the 5-yard line. It is 1st and goal for the White Faces. Nathan Lozoya just gouged him right up the gut.
Good Lord, he didn't get a very good spot. Don't look to me like I thought he was inside the 5. They put it back outside the 5.
They did indeed, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. 7:09 left, and the White Faces trying to reclaim the lead.
Yeah, that's right.
Really a good job of the White Face offensive line there, though, to open the gut of the Plainview defense.
It was, for a fact.
1st and goal from the 5, and we're in the shotgun again. Lozoya stands beside Mungia. Wide side is the left. Lozoya again, big hole into the end zone goes Lozoya. The White Faces up 20-14 with a point after upcoming.
Again, good blocking to that offensive line that time. Gave Lozoya just a little bit of a crease, and he went in standing up for the 6-pointer.
6:48 left in the 4th period. Lozoya with a touchdown, and the White Faces back on top after the intercept by Collier got it all in motion. Trying to make a 7 out of a 6 is Felipe Oceveda, the kicker. Hereford up 20-14. Again, Bridwell is the holder. Plainview offside. The kick is up. It is far enough. It is good. The White Faces will have an option here, but I'm sure they'll take the kick, and I think you might get the 5 yards on the kickoff. 21-14. The White Faces lead by 7 with 6:48 left to play. We will take a 60-second timeout and be right back. White Faces leading 21-14. 6:48 left to play. Hereford about to kick it away. The White Faces capitalizing on that intercept, Coob, and again, we have the benefit of the breeze, which is very, very helpful.
Well, it was, and I'm telling you, we got 2 or 3 guys that have made big plays for us.
Here is Bridwell's line drive kick, going to hit at the 5, hop back to Boren at the 2. He's to the 20, running right, tries to get outside at the 30, cuts back, and in traffic out to the 33. Nice return by Boren, finally brought down up at the 33-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10, the tackle by Hereford's Mickey Castillo.
Well, Bourne was moving inside, outside, inside, picking his way up through there, and really did a pretty good job. Got it out to about the 33-yard line.
6:39 left. Might keep this in mind. Plainview has used 2 of their timeouts in this half.
Yeah.
Pretty willy-nilly, if you will. They may come back to haunt them. Who knows? Shotgun formation, wide side left. Miller brings the wide out in motion. This is where he threw down the middle the last time, but this time gives off to, keeps it himself, running left. Trying to get outside, but Collier's chasing him. He gives ground, and then Villarreal knocks him down. A loss of 5 as the Bulldogs try to run a little option play, and not very well executed. It'll be second down and 14.
Well, they tried to fake us just a little bit, and it didn't work, boy. We had him over there. He lost close to 5 yards on that play. Great defense that time. Hereford seems to be picking up momentum. I hope so.
Good job by Jacob Villarreal to turn him outside. Then Collier said, you can't go this way. He gave some ground, lost 4. It's second and 14, halfway through the fourth quarter. Hereford by 7. The Bulldogs with the ball. The line of scrimmage is their 29-yard line. Miller out of the shotgun. Rolls right this time, wants to throw. Pulls up, throws long over. No, it's hung up there. The Whitefaces. Oh, they had a shot at it, and then pass almost picked off as it hit the ground by the Bulldogs. But it is third down and 14.
Almost intercepted, almost complete.
Right.
Boy, he threw that thing up for grabs. It caught in that wind and just floated up there for a long time. Anyway, it goes incomplete. Third down and 14. Huge play here.
Huge play. 5:49 left. The Bulldogs at their own 29 with a third down. Third down and 14. Whitefaces deploy defensively. Benavides on the far side. They've got Agnew split out to the right. Think he might be the target here. Agnew heads down the field.
Put a rush. Come on.
Agnew. No, they throw it out here on the left side, and again, it's not a very good pass, and again, it's incomplete, and the Whitefaces will get the ball back unless Plainview goes for it here, and if they go for it here, that's pretty much the ball game if they don't make it. Let's see. They're going to go for it, I do believe, Coop.
No kidding?
14? Yep, here goes the punting unit out.
I was going to say fourth down and 14. That'd be...
Whitefaces need to be real cautious here, though. They're not going to get, we don't put anybody back. And Hereford now a man short, 2 men. No, now we do put somebody back. Okay, we've got the 2 return men now. Let's see if the Bulldogs punt it. Low snap, he drops it, picks it up, he's going to roll right, going to run for it. He's at the 30, cuts back at the 35, and that's all she wrote. The Whitefaces, what a hit as the Bulldogs come up way short. The Whitefaces with the tackle at the 35, it's 8 yards short of the first down. Binge again in on that collision, and Hereford takes over on downs with 5:33 to play.
Boy, you talk about momentum. I'm telling you, it did change. That time the punter fumbled the ball in, and then he decided to try to run with it, and he really got hit at the end of that run, but he lost about 7 or 8 yards making the first
I'm
down.
telling you, Binge is like a crazed man out there. He delivers a shoulder to the ball carrier that time. I don't think it was a fake. He dropped the snap. It could have been a fake, but in any event, the Whitefaces have the ball in a 7-point lead from the 35 of Plainview with 5:33 to play. In motion goes Caceres. Lazoya, the running back, gets it. Lazoya hit immediately and struggles only back to the line of scrimmage. So the Bulldogs were sitting and waiting that time for Nathan. Second down and 10.
Well, they may think that Hereford's not going to take a chance on passing the ball. They're going to run it, and they're jammed up in there pretty good, and that time nowhere to go, right on the line of scrimmage.
I hope they're jammed up there again because we will throw it.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. We will throw it.
Yep.
But
Clock running.
We got the clock running.
Clock running with 5 minutes left, but Hereford leading by 7. A score would probably do the deed. Wide side to the right, 3 receivers go that way. Mungia out of the shotgun. He's got Yostin to the left. Plainview's coming on the blitz. They give it to Lazoya. He's tripped up, lunges forward to about the 33. It'll be third down and 7 again, nearly. With a block from Cawthorn up front, almost got loose.
Well, he did. Almost just an eyelash of getting loose right straight up the middle. One more pull loose, and he could have been running all by himself right straight up the middle.
If the Whitefaces don't get the first down here, it is a huge decision for Coach DeLozier because the line of scrimmage is the 33 of Plainview. 4:25 left to play. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Wide side right. Shotgun formation. Bulldogs have 4 down linemen. Mungia looks over the defense. Back to throw. Overthrown as he tried to throw a little out and up, I think. I'm not sure who he was throwing to, but I think he was trying to get it to Davis. But it was not on target, and it is 4th down now. And let's see what Coach Delozier and the Whitefaces come up with. 4th down and 8-7, we'll call it. 4:11 to play.
I hope we punt it.
I don't think we're gonna. Here comes Silva with a play. He'll pass it along. So the Bulldogs, if they hold here, are going to get pretty decent field position and plenty of time. They've only got 1 timeout, but plenty of time for Plainview to work it to the end zone. Whiteface is going to have to hurry here as the 25-second clock is down to 6. Mungia has it in the shotgun now. Long count. He didn't get it snapped. And the Whitefaces are going to get a 5-yard penalty for delay of game. So that's going to make it 4th down. And now I think that may change the deal. 4th down and 12. Here comes the punting unit.
Maybe we did that on purpose.
Maybe so, Koo. But the only thing if we did, why didn't we try to draw them offside? We just barely got to the line of scrimmage in time. But it's a Caceres back to punt. The Bulldogs have a single safety. It's at the line of scrimmage is the Hereford 38-yard line. We're a little late getting out there. Benavides now finally comes out. Here's the snap. The Whitefaces are going to get a penalty. The punt is going to hit down around the 5-yard line. And now apparently the penalty came before the play was run as the official on the near side threw the flag. And it's going to be dead ball procedure against Hereford. Don't quite know how that happened, but that's the call.
The guy that came in late over here, I don't think he ever got set over here on the...
Well, if he didn't, you still punted the ball, and there's a play, and, we stopped the play. That's my question, but in any event, it really doesn't matter. Again, we're punting with the wind, and this is going to move the line of scrimmage back to the 43-yard line, but it really gives JC a little more room to kind of try to do something with it. Plainview's got twin safeties, 4:08 left, plenty of time for the Bulldogs, as the Whitefaces couldn't capitalize on that great field position. Snap is high, but he's got it. Here comes the rush. The kick is away. It's a beauty. And it's fielded inside the 10 and fumbled by the Bulldogs. Borum picks it up, and then Borum is nailed. Oh, my goodness. Wow, he was fortunate to get it back, but he paid the price for getting it back.
Well, he was. He fumbled the ball.
Justin Blakely again crashing down the field.
Was able to pick it up there about the 10-yard line. About the time he finally picked it up, Blakely really knocked him down hard.
3:58 to play. The Bulldogs at their own 11-yard line. 1 timeout left. Hereford leading 21-14, 4th quarter of play. Miller, the last man to head into the Bulldog huddle. Ball marked ready for play, and the 25-second clock in motion, but obviously the game clock doesn't start until the ball's snapped. Bulldogs come out in the shotgun formation. They send Agnew out to the right. Single coverage on him. Rolls left, throws underneath, passes too high, and a great lick by the Whitefaces, and it's 2nd down and 10. That was Crenshaw who unloaded on the fullback. They tried that little dump pass, and nothing to it.
We covered that thing really well that time. I mean, Crenshaw was out there knocking him down before he could make the catch.
Whitefaces now deployed defensively. They have 3:54 left in the ball game. Final tune-up before district play starts in 2 weeks. Got an open date next week, then Paladuro comes to town. Tomorrow it's Whiteface volleyball, Hereford against Pampa. Plainview now, receivers split 2 to the left, 1 to the right, shotgun formation. Miller takes the snap, rolls, and wants to throw. Pulls up, throws on the run. Underthrown to Agnew. 3rd down and 10. 3:49 left to play.
Well, I'm telling you, this next 2 plays is huge. I wonder if they'll go for it if it's 4th down and 10 way down here.
I don't know. Punting into the wind, who knows? Obviously, if they go for it and don't make it, it's probably the ball game. But if they punt it, it's probably the ball game too. Either way.
I think it's probably right. We just need to hold. We just need to hold them.
Bulldogs huddle up. 3:49 left. Line of scrimmage, the 11 of Plainview. Again, the breeze in Plainview's face in this final quarter.
We're pretty loose in that line. I hope they don't run up through there for about 15 yards.
He doesn't have a running back. Hereford moves, but there's no flag. There's the screen pass over the middle, but it's dropped. Or is it caught and then dropped? Nope, incomplete, says the ref. They tried to throw a middle screen, Unfortunately for Plainview, he didn't catch it. It's 4th down and 10. We're going to find out if they go for it.
We're going to find out right now.
Hereford fans are standing across the way. They have cheered these guys on as hard as they can. Plainview will send the punting unit.
They act like they're going to punt. You better be ready for anything.
Whitefaces send their return unit out there. Now let's see as we get all squared away here. Plainview kicking from their own end zone into the wind with 3:43 left on 4th and 10.
You better be ready.
I'm not sure.
Something.
And now there's a stop and play and a flag, and a 25-second clock has expired on the Bulldogs, or is there? What's the call?
I don't know.
Hereford has 12 men on the field.
Well, I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what we got. Illegal substitution. It's a 5-yard penalty. Now it's 4th down and 5, and the Whitefaces finally get the 12th man off. And Plainview's still in punt formation, so let's see. Man, I'm not sure, Coob.
You better watch it.
I just can't believe they'd punt this football here with 3:43 left. Let us see.
They're telling Casares to move up and be ready for something stupid.
Plainview snaps it to the punter, and he does kick it.
Oh, my
and it
God.
is short.
Let it go.
And
Let
it
it go.
hits
Let it go.
The Whitefaces and goes out of bounds. I think it hit Silva and went out of bounds at the 40. Oh, what a disaster that could have been. The punt was short. Matt didn't see it. And Hereford gets it at their own at the Plainview 40 with 3:36 left.
Boy, that would have been disastrous. I'm with you. I don't believe Silva ever saw that.
No, he didn't. The ball hung in the wind, wound up being about a 25-yard punt. Hit his foot, it did, and went out of bounds. Hereford breaks the huddle now. You got to think this time, Coob, we're going to run the football. Plainview has one timeout left. We don't want to stop the clock. 3:36 left to play. Shotgun formation for Munguia and the Whitefaces. 3 receivers to the right. Plainview's got 6 men on the line of scrimmage. And Lozoya has the ball, and he has a pack of dogs on him. Keeps churning. He gets about 2. 2nd down and 8.
Well, it piled up in there. It takes a little time for them to unpile.
Yep.
That's good. So we didn't get the clock moving as the main thing right up the middle.
3 minutes and 15 seconds left to play. Plainview again has used 2 timeouts. And the ball is marked ready for play with 3:10 left in the ball game. So Hereford will snap it somewhere around the 2:50 mark if they take the full 25 seconds. Here comes Davis in with the play. Some of the Plainview fans heading for the exits. Their team only down by 7 as Munguia brings the Whitefaces up. Lets the 25-second clock get down to 5. Then takes the snap. He's going to throw. Here comes the rush. He's got time. Throws long. Pass is overthrown and incomplete. Intended for Casares. Boy, he threw it into traffic that time. The Whitefaces were fortunate. It fell incomplete. 2:43 left. 3rd down and 8.
Boy, I'm telling you, that was a dangerous play. Of course, if he'd have caught it, he'd have been way down about the 5-yard line. But we want to run all that clock we can, and that stopped the clock too.
Yes, sir. And the Whitefaces can set it in motion here. Again, they need a 1st down.
We need to run that little reverse.
3rd and 8. Kubi wants to run the little reverse.
We're not going to.
No. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Wide side is the right. Plainview with 4 down linemen. Let's see what they bring here. They bring 4. Back to throw. Looking over the middle. Casares has it, and a flag. Hereford's going to be called for holding. Casares down to the 5. That would have iced it, but instead, this one is coming back as the Whitefaces get a yellow rag at a critical time. 2:37 left. That's all that saved the Bulldogs right there.
Oh, gosh. Boy, that was a good play. Casares down the middle, and Munguia hit him with a perfect pass down to about the 5-yard line, but it's all coming back.
So instead of 1st and goal at the 5 with 2:37 left, it is 3rd and 18 back at the 48-yard line. Wow, what a call. And they mark off the penalty back to the 48. And the Whitefaces now discuss it with the umpire. Justin Blakely says, "What do you mean?" And the umpire gives him some sort of signal, and in any event, it's huddle up, boys. I don't know what you do here, Coob. First of all, you let the clock run. The clock is running, so the Whitefaces need to be careful. The clock shouldn't be running. But
why not?
We need to take our time here and let as much time evaporate as we can. 3rd down and 18.
Take your time, boys.
2:23 to play. Back to throw goes Munguia. 4-man rush. Steps up. Hit as he throws for Caceres. Can't quite find it, and a flag goes down, and this is going to be interference against Plainview, I believe. Caceres says he was held. If he was, 2:14 left. That would wipe out that holding call of a moment ago. And now the official on the near side is going to say it wasn't catchable, and we're going to have a powwow. Holding against Plainview, and that's the call. That'll send Coach McClintock back to the sideline. He'll argue with the official on the near side, but he can forget it.
Is that an automatic first down?
It is a first down. Yep, holding means it doesn't have to be catchable. And Coach McClintock out on the field. They mark the penalty off now. As they move it down to the 38-yard line, it is an automatic first down, 2:14 left, and the Whitefaces now can get that clock in motion again. Again, remember, we mentioned the 2 timeouts that Plainview used rather foolishly.
Right, I think they did.
Whitefaces have it at their own, at the Plainview 38. Clock will start on the snap. I don't think Hereford will throw it right here.
No.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. Lazoya, the lone running back. Lazoya straight ahead, in traffic, hit and dropped for a yard loss, but the clock is running now. And let's see when they mark it ready for play. Second down, and we're down to 2 minutes, and it's marked at the 1:58 mark. So Hereford can run it down to about a minute, around a minute and 35 here before they snap it, Coop.
If they'll use all that 17 seconds that they got there, 15, 14, and counting.
The Whitefaces break the huddle, send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Second down and 12. Mungia, he might fake it here and keep it himself. He did. Mungia right up the middle, and he lunges inside the 35 to the 32. Oh, he faked him, and I almost had him a huge gainer.
He did for a fact. He stumbled over somebody there, or he might have had a first down, but he got down. He only likes about 4.5 yards for the first down.
Got about 8 on the play. We'd lost a couple on first down. The clock is at a minute 15 and counting. Plainview can stop it after this down. The Whitefaces, obviously, if they make a first down, can run out the clock. If they don't, they've got to make a first down on 4th down. 33-yard line of Plainview. 1 minute left in the ball game. Hereford up 21-14. Shotgun formation. Wide side left. Lazoya and Mungia. Dare they throw it here?
No.
Out of the gun, Lazoya in traffic. Lazoya makes a little cut, runs it down to the 31. He'll be about 3 yards short of the first down, down to 45 seconds, and Plainview uses their final timeout. So there's a timeout on the field. Hereford leading by 7. We're back in 30 seconds. Faces down by 7 coming into this final quarter, trying to hang on here at the end. Kubi wants to sprint out. He wants to sprint out. We might as well throw it here. I mean, there's no advantage to running it here. If we throw it and make the first down, then the clock will go back in motion. If we don't complete it and don't make the first down, the ball was going to stop on downs, is what I'm trying to say anyway. The clock was going to stop. So the Whitefaces will huddle around Coach Delosier on the far side and get the signal from the head man. And now Hereford hustles back out on the field. The ref's going to mark it ready for play as the Whitefaces come back out. So Hereford hustles out. 46 seconds left in the ball game. Hereford by 7. A first down and it's over. If they don't make the first down, Plainview still got a chance. Wide side right. Kubi wants to roll right. The snap, and he rolls right. He's looking. He throws. It is incomplete.
40
he had him open and just missed him, and with 40 seconds left, Plainview will get it back, trying to throw it to Bridwell, and he just underthrew it a bit, and the Bulldogs take over on downs at their 31-yard line.
40 seconds.
40 seconds and no timeouts. So Plainview's got to either catch it and get out of bounds, or get a first down on every play just about, or have some big, huge home run. The Whitefaces obviously must be cautious of the deep ball, but it's hard to throw the deep ball in this wind. Miller in the shotgun on first down. Got 3 receivers to the left. He rolls that way. He wants to throw. Miller heads up the field. He's got running room. Miller to the 35, the 40. Miller to midfield. Miller into Hereford territory. And finally down as he goes out of bounds at the Hereford 38. So Miller, for the first time tonight, takes off and has spacious fields open to him, and it's in Hereford territory with 28 seconds left. Only used 12 seconds on the play.
Boy, that makes a lot of difference now where the ball is. It's down on our 32-yard line, and He kind of gets a little nervous time here now.
Miller got out of bounds. The Bulldogs are a touchdown and an extra point away from tying this thing up. 21-14 Hereford. Bulldogs with no timeouts left. 28 ticks left in the ball game. They send 2 to the left, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, shotgun formation. Whiteface is just a 3-man rush here.
Back up.
And
Back up.
Miller fakes it, rolls, he wants to throw, has time, throws long, got a man there. Passes, intercepted and dropped. Oh my goodness, Noria stepped in front of the intended receiver and headed it off his hands. It's 2nd down and 10, 23 seconds left.
Boy, he did. He did a perfect job of stepping in front and got his hands on the ball and just couldn't hang on. Goes incomplete.
Bulldogs now with a 2nd down and 10, but really the distance is not the issue right here. They're at Hereford's 37-yard lines where it's actually spotted with 23 ticks left on the clock. No timeouts. So again, they got to get a first down or get out of bounds. The Bulldogs do.
Boy, we need to get
Or a
some
touchdown,
heat.
obviously.
Need to get heat on that.
Again, just going with a 3-man rush, the Whitefaces are. So let's see what Miller does. Here comes the 3-man rush. Throws long over the middle. Passes knocked in the air, and it is on the ricochet caught by Plainview at the 9-yard line. Cogger had it. It bounced up, and with 16 seconds left, Plainview's at the Hereford 9. My goodness, what an unfortunate turn of events for the Whitefaces.
Well, it was
Hereford
almost...
hustles back. They need to. Plainview trying to get the ball marked ready for play. They're 1st and goal with 16 seconds left. The clock is running. Miller going to spike it with 12 seconds left. So the Bulldogs have probably 2 more plays, again, depending on what happens here. If they're tackled or short of the goal line, the clock probably would expire. What a tough break. I'm telling you, Hereford had the ball intercepted. It just bounced in the air, and Plainview caught it.
That's right. The last 2 times they've had it intercepted, and it bounced in the air, and they happened to have a Plainview guy there.
Hereford's going to take a timeout. 12 seconds left to play. Hereford leading by 7. We're back in 30 seconds. What a tough spot to be in. The Whitefaces had this ball game won, and a ricocheted pass has given Plainview a 2nd down and goal at the Hereford 10. Hereford used a timeout. Plainview's out of timeouts. So the Bulldogs now, let's see, they've had time to come to the near sideline and talk it over, but the Whiteface defenders have likewise had time on the far side. We dropped an intercept, then had a pass ricochet. Bulldogs now looking to the near side, trying to decide what they want to run. And they're a little confused as they get back out there. Bring Igby in motion to the far side. Miller takes the snap, rolls right, wants to throw, throws into the corner of the end zone. A battle for it. The pass is caught. The pass is caught. Plainview is down by 1 with 8 seconds left to play. This ball game is an extra point away from going into overtime. Wow.
And we had a man right there.
We had him covered, and this is a heartbreaking turn of events for the Whitefaces. Out to try to tie it up now is Martinez. The snap is good. The kick is down. It's up. It is far enough. It is good. No, it's no good. He missed it right. He missed it wide right. The Whitefaces lead 21-20. Martinez drilled it and missed it wide right. He is protesting now in vain, and the Bulldogs are 1 point down. They've got to kick it away, and they'll obviously kick it onside, but Kuby, what an end to this ball game. Well,
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, but you could tell that he missed it because he fell on the ground there.
Well, he hit it hit it like a bullet into the wind and all, but he missed it wide right, and the Whitefaces lead 21-20, and the Bulldogs are 8 seconds away from being 0-5. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. They didn't deserve the touchdown. They got it, and give them credit for that, but they had 2 really, really fortunate breaks on that drive. But they took advantage of them. Give Miller and his teammates credit for that. Miller did a great job of leading them down the field. But an intercept drop by the Whitefaces and then a ricocheted pass that wound up being a 1st and goal. So the Bulldogs will kick it onside here. Now, if they get it, they'd have time for 1 more play. If they don't get it, obviously, that's the ball game. But I'll bet you Plainview wishes they had those 2 timeouts back that they used in the 3rd quarter.
There's no doubt about that. I'm telling you, and there wasn't any need.
I'm a little surprised. I thought they might even go for 2 right there, Kuby, just because of the situation, kicking into the wind. Their kicker, I don't think, has had a very good season to this point, and he missed that extra point there, and the Whitefaces are very grateful for that. This will be an onside kick attempt. Again, If the Bulldogs can get it, there should be somewhere around, well, we'll just see. There's 8 seconds left in the ball game. Kuby is that length of time away from singing the song. I started to suggest you sing it a moment ago. I'm glad I didn't. Here's the onside kick. It doesn't go 10 yards. The ball's short of the 50, and it's Hereford's ball anyway. The Whitefaces have it.
Right.
So Hereford fell on the football. The kick was only 9 yards, and it wouldn't have been Plainview's ball had they gotten it. 7 seconds left to play. Now the officials are having another huddle. Illegal touching Plainview. Hereford's ball. Okay, that's the deal. The ball didn't go 10 yards. You've got to kick it 10 yards or you can't recover it. So the Whitefaces began to celebrate across the way. Kuby begins to warm his vocal cords. One more snap of the football. Hereford about to be 3-2 with a heart-stopping 21-20 win. A great football game here tonight.
Man.
You just dropped in to watch it. You'd have been most entertained, I think. But the Whitefaces now, Mungia will go down under center. He'll take it and drop to one knee, and as he does, when that happens, Kuby will begin to sing the song. Plainview has 11 men on the line of scrimmage, and there he goes. Sing the song.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Turn out the lights, the party's over. And the more we start the whole thing over again.
What a win for the Whitefaces as they meet with the Bulldogs. Good, clean football game. Nothing resembling anything out of the ordinary on either side of the field. And the Whitefaces win it by the narrowest of margins as the band plays across the way. And it'll be a happy ride back to Hereford, Coop.
Boy, it will. For fact, even I'll feel a little bit better about it now. But boy, I'm telling you, it was a heart-stopping finish to that football game. Something you wouldn't believe.
Whitefaces had it twice, had a chance to just put it away for certain, but you still felt pretty good about the deal with Plainview going into the win and all, the way the Whiteface defenders had played. But the Bulldogs, Miller made a great run. Then he got a couple of big breaks, the ricochet pass being the biggest of those breaks. But then the missed extra point, and the Bulldogs lose it 21-20, fall to 0-5. They are in, I will say this, they've got a chance in their district, too, because their district is weaker than 3-4A, in my humble opinion.
I think they'll be in the playoffs because Friendship really is the only team in there that is doing any good. So I think Plainview will have a chance to win second or third.
Well, but Estacada has a win before tonight, one win. Big Spring, I don't think, has a win.
San Angelo is pretty good, I think.
Yeah, they're well, I don't think so, are they?
Well, they've won a couple of games.
Okay. Well, in any event, there's only 5 teams in the district, so you just got to beat 2 to make the playoffs.
That's right.
The Whitefaces have won it. The Plainview band apparently is going to play their fight song because we're in Plainview. We'll take a 60-second break and be back with a wrap-up of the night in 1 minute. Back here in Plainview, Tom and Kuby and Kyle and Cindy. 21-20, the Whitefaces with the victory as they dodge a bullet late. Plainview missing the point after that would have sent the game into overtime. And strains of the Whiteface School song wafted across the way. This great crowd of Whiteface fans who come down tonight. Whiteface players gathered in front of the band on the far side. And the Plainview players standing out at midfield facing the Whiteface band. And for Plainview, a heartbreaking loss. For the Whitefaces, a great way to go into the off week.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And our fans, congratulations to our fans, and I know the players appreciate, because we had a great crowd here tonight. I was kind of shocked that we had such a crowd, but it's really great to see.
Totals on the night: Whitefaces 13 first downs, Plainview 18. Hereford with 99 yards rushing, Plainview 209, 132 passing for the Bulldogs, 167 for the Whitefaces. 266 total for Hereford, and Plainview with 341 total on the night. Plainview was 7 out of 23 passing, 2 intercepts. The Whitefaces 11 out of 21, 2 intercepts. The Whitefaces 4 punts for a 28-yard average. Had one that just got caught in the wind and really kind of ruined a good night punting for JC. 4 for 31 for Plainview. Neither team lost a fumble. Plainview had 3, lost none. Hereford 8 penalties, 55 yards. Plainview 5, 45 for On the other side of the coin, Hereford 3 out of 9 on third down conversions. Plainview was 3 out of 12. Plainview was 2 out of 4 on fourth down. Hereford had 132 yards, return yards, and 93 yards for Plainview. J.C. Caceres' punt return really kick-started the Whitefaces, down 14-7 at that point, and J.C. with a great return that got us in gear. Mungia got us into the end zone on a 5-yard run on a 1-yard run, and the Whitefaces kicked the point after. Then Lozoya got the next touchdown to make it 21-14. Plainview scored with 8 seconds left to play, and then the Bulldogs missed the point after, and the Whitefaces win it 21-20. Individually on the night for the Whitefaces, I'll give you those numbers first. Lozoya 14 carries for 62 yards, and he had a touchdown. So check this touchdown here. That's not quite right. I don't know who it is, but Whitefaces had 4 carries for 24 yards for Mungia. Caceres 4 receptions for 75 yards. Silva 2 for 31 yards. Bridwell 4 for 56 yards. And then again, J.C. with that great punt return that really was a big lift for the Whitefaces. Played better defensively as the game went on, I thought. But the end result was the Whitefaces were just able to hang on and get the touchdown, or get the win over the home team, Plainview Bulldogs. The Whiteface scoring, a binge on a 1-yard run out of that wishbone, then Plainview tied it on the 34-yard pass from Miller to Agnew. 6-yard run by Plainview's, let's see, who ran the 6-yard run was Shivers. Ran 6 yards for the touchdown to give Plainview the lead in that third quarter. Then they had a couple of opportunities, man. We dodged a couple of bullets. Held Plainview once when they got down to the 15-yard line. And then the Whitefaces found a way, again, kick-started by J.C. Caceres' great punt return. That got things in gear, and the Whitefaces pulled out the 1-point win. Thrasher, 20 carries for 73 yards for Plainview, and Shivers, 12 carries for 93 yards for the Bulldogs. So those two guys, good job. And Miller, 32 yards rushing on a 32-yard run on his big carry of the night. Plainview, 7 of 23 throwing the football, and 2 interceptions. Hereford again threw 2 intercepts tonight. So a couple of errant throws by the Whitefaces, but our passing game certainly what keeps the Whitefaces on the field with whoever they're playing, and we can throw the football, and that'll be something to build on heading into District. 3-2 now for the Whitefaces, 0-5 for the Bulldogs. I don't know when they've last been 0-5, but that's what they are. And the Whitefaces have an open date. And then on the 12th of October, the Paladura Dons come to town, and that will mark the start of district play. So lots of exciting football left as we watch across the way. Skip Leon of the Brown is talking with J.C. Caceres, and on the far side getting a little interview. And who better to talk to than the guy who did a wonderful job for the Whitefaces tonight, receiving, punting, running back a punt. J.C. did it all, and just a great job for him. So, 21-20, Hereford the victor. That's going to do it for this evening. We thank you for joining us on KPAN. We'll be on the air tomorrow. As I said, Renee Cano and Brian Hedrick are going to do the volleyball match from Pampa. I'll be back on Tuesday night to broadcast Hereford and Caprock in volleyball play. Then next Friday we'll have an open date, and Saturday of next week I believe Paladura comes to Hereford to continue volleyball play. So, lots of action on KPN coming your way, and here tonight the Whitefaces pull out the 21-20 win over the Plainview Bulldogs. For all your Whiteface sports sponsors, this is Tom Simon saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time with more Whiteface Sports.